Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? You're setting up. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Any football today?
Yeah, right.
The dog's just barking. Sorry, the dog started barking then. Well, Sunday again. Time goes quick, doesn't it? Can you see me all right as well, Mel? Excuse me, I got a cough in there. I haven't coughed all day. The minute I go live, my throat goes all khaki.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am doing. Oh, I better show you what I'm doing. Hang on. Let me move you because it's easier. Can you see? Yickle birdie and a baby birdie. Little birdie and a baby birdie. That's what we're doing. That's what we decided we're going to do today. Only because it was already kitted up in these little tiny bags. And I hadn't got anything ready. I hadn't got organised. I just decided now, and I just did colouring. Yeah, you okay? Jess is here. Say hi, Jess.
Hi.
Jess has just had a shower, ready to go back to school after a week's holiday, aren't you? No, she don't want to go back. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Bianca. Jessie's in a miserable, aren't you? Feel miserable, don't you, babe? Because you've got to go back to school tomorrow. They've just had a week off, so they've had a lovely week off, haven't you? Well, she hasn't because she's still got bad tonsils. How are your tonsils today?
All right.
Are they still sore, a bit sore? Or
Yeah, a little bit, but
antibiotics, but they've still been sore, haven't they? They're still puffy a bit. I'll check them later if you want. But no PE, I think, this week. Don't think it'll do you any good running around.
If I have double P, I've got to do it.
Why?
On the last day.
Hey?
I just, yeah,
Well, you can if you feel up to it, but I'll put a note in there that if you say you can't do it, it's hurting your throat, you've got to stop. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Hi, how are you? You all right, Dee? I'm going to do the checkerboard, girls and boys. I don't think there's no boys in it. I'm going to do the checkerboard. I am not doing the free placer. I'm doing the checkerboard. I always get in a mess when I start using the multi-placer. So I'm going to use a singular checkerboard technique. Lisa says hi. The floods have been bad, and I don't know about you, Sarah, but today the floods had gone, but today they're back. I was watching them this morning coming up over the fields. I was down by the cemetery, sat in there with the dog. I was just quietly watching the river come up over the bank and start creeping up the fields. So I'm thinking by tomorrow it'll probably be back down towards Grant's works tomorrow because it goes from here down to where he works. So there's for Joshua later. That's his tea for later. Have some toast if you want. Who else have I missed? Have I missed anybody? Oh, creative. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I know it's an awkward time for you, isn't it? Well, all of you in America probably this afternoon. Excuse my daughter having a hissy fit then. She wanted the burger that was in the fridge, and that's for Josh because he doesn't like roast dinner, so I did an extra burger at dinner time for him to have for his tea. So she's gone off in a mood. Oh, don't you just love kids? Don't you just love them? Good school, you know? Could just eat them all up. You're all right, Lisa. Any football on tonight, Lisa? There's a football today, this afternoon. Sarah, it's the rain from yesterday, I think. It's we usually find it the day before. If it's really bad, then the floods come down to us. And we've had 2 days again of torrential rain here. And I mean torrential rain. Hi, Glitter Angel 82. How are you, sweetie? You all right? Hi, Marilyn. I am all a better, Michelle. Now you lot are in this. My little partner. I always say to Grant, you're my little partner in in crime, and he says Mayhem suits her. Then I said, oh yes. I said the name definitely suits her. I said she tends to know how I'm thinking. I said, and I tend to know how she's thinking. If it's anything that can be taken the wrong way, I said it's usually me and her that have done that. We were just cut off when they shut the only bridge over the river. It was shut for 2 days, but now all okay. Oh, but a minute, Sarah. I've seen some pictures though. They've been horrific. So I don't think the floods today aren't as bad as they were. Thank goodness. Apart from 2 of the fields in the valley, that's come up quite bad, but it's not out onto the road. First time ever last week that I'd seen it out on a road where down the bottom of where we live. You know, it's high then. I can always rely on you, Mayhem. Always rely on you. You're such a sweetie. Oh look, that one flew out. Yeah, the school by us, well, just down the road for us, had about 3 or 4 foot of water. So an appeal has gone up, and the local Tesco's have had people out the front collecting for them. I think they lost one of the classrooms, the kitchen, the staff room, the 2 hallways, I think. Lost everything in that. And it's only a tiny school, so they can't really afford to lose stuff. Bianca, I just watched Stitcheritza's video. Please, people, if you do give away on your channel, make sure they are real people, not fake ones. I just watched that, actually. I don't know if everybody else has watched it. Has anybody else watched it? I just literally watched it before I came live. I remember Mrs. Coffee having the same problem on when she did her give. I'm sure it was her that when she go giveaway, she had a couple of fake ones that, yeah, pulled the wool. But I did feel for Stitcheritza, because it's not nice. You do this trustingly that people are going to be honest with you and come forward, and they're going to be who they say are. But as she said, there's people out there that purposely do this. And now she's looked back at some of the emails that came through. She said they think they're generical. I bet she said, look up, find out who's doing giveaways, who's won giveaways, maybe, and then send, I don't know how many different emails saying that they've, it's them and they've won. And I thought, I felt so sorry for her. She's given them £50 vouchers, well, $50 vouchers, and only one. The first people that come forward, only one that she sent out was correct to the correct people, and then 2 others that she sent out weren't. You know, and like it was $50 a shot she was giving away, and to be ripped off like that is horrendous. And then she's got the thing of thinking, you know, the poor people that have generally won it, you know, she's got to try and reimburse them. You know, it is hard to know what to do, isn't it? But I think, like she said, I think you've got to do something with a prize where you can actually send it to an address. You know. Or you've got to have, like she said, it's awful that you might have to ask somebody for their driver's license to prove that they are who they say they are. You know, that's awful. Lisa, when I won Donnie's giveaway, someone said to me, lucky for me, Donnie sorted it out. Exactly, Lisa, isn't it horrible? Absolutely horrible that people go around doing it. Mrs. Coffey's last giveaway, I'm thankful, took screenshots for her. Yeah. It's just awful, though, isn't it? That you've got to do that. You can't trust people. Oh, hi, Mandy. Hi, Christy. How's you? Got any worms today? Any buckets full of worms for you today? Is he out there digging? Little Bob the Builder, Lukey boy. Oh, bless him. He looks so cute. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Mandy. I felt like I was blowing up her messenger, but like she was going to need that, even though she was writing it down as well. Wow, as I say, it's horrific that you have to go to all that trouble to make sure that somebody is who they say they are. You know, you think you're doing a good deed, and people just come along and bloody rip you off. It's awful. It does make you feel sick to the stomach. But why should you try and do a good turn and then people do that to you? No, not today. It's supposed to rain. Ah, so he's staying indoors, bless him. I just heard the dog. I thought that was the door, but it's the dog going up the hallway. Yeah, so I hope whoever ripped her off gets ripped off themselves big time and double the rip off. Because, yeah, it's not nice. I don't know how people live with themselves. I really don't. I just don't even get how people would even think of doing it. Hang on, my dog wants to come in. Are you coming in here? What do you want? You going to come in here? Or do you just want the door open so you can come and go? You just want the door open so you can come and go? Do you want to go wee-wee? Okay. I'll just leave the door too then. Sorry about that. I think she wanted the door open so she can come and see everybody when she wants to. I shut the door right closed, so I don't think she was happy. Oh, who's come in? Oh, hi, Yorkshire Crafty Julie. How are you, babe? You all right? Okay, Michelle. Oh, you don't have to do that, lovely. You don't have to do that. Appreciative that you all come on and support me on my channel. I really am. Don't know what I'd do without you lot. Christy, I could have used a lot stronger than that, lovely. But yeah, they are. I just don't get. I dread to think how they've been brought up if they think that's okay to live like that, scamming other people out of stuff. I really do. I hope it bites them back on the arse, I really. But yeah. Oh, Dee, tell Mason thank you. Dee, I'm one of these people that love things that kids make. I've got one of my friends, her little boy Luke, made me a picture and he put it in a frame and it sits in pride and place in my shed where I sit to craft in my shed when it's tidy. It sits in front of there. And then I've got 2 pictures that were drawn by 2 little girls and they sit behind my craft chair. And they do look a bit scribbly. You can't really make out a lot. But the fact that they wanted to do it for me was all that matters. So they're stuck up there. So it will take pride and place, I tell you. I'll find a nice little place to put it. I will be over the moon, tell Mason. Anything like that I love. Did she want to go out? Hey? She did want to go out. Good girl. I think she wants the door slightly open, doesn't she? So she can come and go maybe into you and back into here. Julie, welcome. It's horrible though when it hits home sometimes. Sometimes it helps though, doesn't it? You know, somebody else is going through similar things. But if you ever want a private message and have a chat, feel free. You've got all my details. Hi Elizabeth, how are you? Christy, I hope karma bites more than their ass. I tell you. You just don't get scammers at all. There's too much of it, isn't there, Grant? I mean, we have phone calls. I had one this week. Well, I had two. Millie answered one on the house phone, saying it's from the government, Her Majesty's Service, saying that if they didn't press this or ring this number, they would be arrested. And I said to Millie, what did you do? She said, I hung up. I said, good girl. And then an hour later, it rang again. I picked it up, and it was the same automated voice. So I just hung up again. But so many people get scammed. My dad got scammed on the phone a few months ago, didn't he? So, you know, and then he nearly got scammed, not last week, the week before, by somebody saying they were from the telephone company again. But lucky enough, he didn't. He asked for him to send it in the post, so he didn't get, you know, and then they hung up. Was she 10? No, right. Leave it slightly open for babe. I'm glad you can't see me. I've dumped my drills in my lap and my legs were crossed, so I'm digging around in my lap. You carry on, Lisa. You dig away, girl. Dig, dig, dig. It was nothing worse than that when you drop your drills. That is not good. Oh, thanks for the love, Christy. Thanks for the love. Loves you back. And I mean that, Julie. Anytime you want to have a chat, I'll probably chat back to you as well. You probably think, oh, God, why did I contact her? I enjoy messing with the people trying to scam me over the phone. I must admit, I do get great delight now. If it's not automated, you can have a bit of fun. The usual one is the computer one, saying that they're from the Microsoft and they've come to, they need to hook into your computer they found an error. I'll speak to them for ages, and then I say, "But I said, all right." I said, "How do you want me to connect you then?" And they'll crackle on. I said, "There's just one slight problem. I haven't got a computer." I have, but they soon hang up. I walk away for 2 minutes. Michelle Grant does that. He's put it up on the sideboard now and gone and made himself a cup of tea and maybe a bit of toast. And you can still hear them because they read off a script, don't they? So you can hear him prattling on. You might go down back and give it a yeah. You think like him. Creative, you do. No. Oh, Christy, yeah, I remember you saying you come on and you were so upset, weren't you? Oh, I remember that. And we were all trying to tell you, we've all been there, all done it. And some of them are so convincing and they get you so tongue-tied and twisted up with what they're telling you and panicked. That's why they're so good. They're good at it. This is what they you know, they do it day in, day out. And as soon as they find a window or a little bit of apprehension, they're in there. I did collections and customer service, so I know how to irritate people without being obvious. Oh, you wicked thing, you. I like the way you think, though. Sarah, my mother-in-law keeps getting calls saying that her internet is going to be disconnected. She hasn't even got it. So also Amazon Prime, which she hasn't got. I know. I suppose if they, like Grant says, if they rang 100 people and they get one person or two people that fall for it, you know, they're laughing, aren't they? Julia, I love missing when they phone about saying you've had a car. Oh, I know. That's another one, isn't it? The car accident thing. I hear you've had a car accident in the last 3 years. Have I? Really? When was that? Oh, gosh, I must have got amnesia. I said, because I can't remember that one. Ding. They hang up. Well, Grant goes, well, which one do you mean? Which accident you on about then? I've had a few. Which you on about? And oh, he strings them such a tale. They play off of normal human emotions and worry. They do. They do. Oh, Michelle, I just tell her mummy isn't home. You can do that. You've got a sweet, innocent little voice. If I did it, they'd know. Christy, it's easy. I tell you, they are bastards and they know it. But they are just so clever at it. Oh, Elizabeth says, after my husband passed away, I almost lost my house because of a scam. Oh, that's awful. See, again, preying on somebody that's really vulnerable, you know, at a lowest point, and they go in, and it's just like, I just don't get how people can live with themselves. You know, it's just bloody awful. I couldn't anyway. I couldn't. Well, no. I'd be the one that'd be giving all my worldly goods to him. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't. No. Well, Elizabeth, I'm glad they didn't do it because, oh, that'd have been awful, wouldn't it? Well, I hope to God they rot in hell, whoever tried to do that to you. I really do, because that is bloody disgusting. They don't realise the damage that they can do by doing that. And the thing is, they use things that you don't necessarily know whether it's true. It's, you know, they say things that are plausible that you start to believe, and you think, oh God, that's right, that is what they're saying. Oh God, you know, and the panic mode goes in because they know how to trigger it and what words to use to get you to start being frantic and start worrying. And you've got to do this, or you've got to sign that, or you've got to send this off, or give them that information. You know, it's bloody awful. Hi, Therese. Working on Teddy's room and getting rid of crap. Oh, you've done loads in there, don't you? You've been really busy in there. You took loads to the Goodwill place, didn't you? Did you take it to there? Or you were going to take it to there? But it did look a lot different from when you started. Fair play. Elizabeth, they all went to jail and I got my money back. I still get notifications saying when one is getting out of jail. Oh, I'm so glad you got your money back, and the jail was too good for them. They should rot in a pit in hell. Awful, Elizabeth. Absolutely awful, sweetheart. I am so sorry for you. A nice lady just came and took an Escalade full of stuff from our foster care room. Oh, wow. So that'll save you doing it then. I said this year we're going to have a big spring clean. Anything that hasn't been played with, used, worn, or handled in any way is going. 2 year, well, usually I say 2 year, within 2 years, but I think I'm going to cut it down to a year. If it's not been handled, used, seen, worn, played with, it's going. And that's going to have to apply to me and Grant, going through our clothes, and then, because we've only got the tiniest of wardrobes between us. And I don't know what's in the back of in the back of my wardrobe, because there's a chest of drawers up against the door, so I only tend to use what's at the front. What's Annie? Hang on, folks. Annie sent me something. Just a moment. Hey, I'll sort that out after. Oops. There you go. Yep. Tree said sent several loads to Goodwill as well. Oh, it's a nice feeling when you can give to charity, though, isn't it? The scammer told me my social security number was under. I know this is the thing. They just hit you. They know exactly what words to use and what's going to get you going and getting you worried and anxious and frustrated and flummoxed, and they get you worked up in that state. So you just hand over whatever they want. But don't feel awful, Christy. You did nothing wrong. It was all down to them. Definitely down to them. Therese just had to put a bookshelf stuff back up, but I lost the pegs, or Teddy did. You'll find them. They'll be in the most weirdest place going. Things like that always turn up when you fix the problem or you bought new ones, and then they turn up and you go, oh remember putting them there now. Well, I do anyway. I've got a carload to go myself. Fraser, a great feeling. It is, isn't it? And I always think spring. Do you have spring? I know it's a stupid question, really, because you're all over the bloody countries, aren't you? Because like here, we have winter, November, December, January. Then it's supposed to be spring, February, March, April, is it? No, that's wrong. What's autumn is August, September, October. Oh, I can't remember. There's 4 seasons anyway, and I never can remember what months belong in what. But we have the winter, spring, summer, autumn. So in winter now, then we'll go into spring for March and April, where all the little plants will be coming out and stuff. And that's the time that I really like to spring clean. I suppose that's where the topic comes up. You know, it's starting to get a little bit warmer. You can start opening your windows, air in the place. And you think like, yay. Do you know what I mean? Or is it just me? It's like that. In the summer, no. It's too hot to start doing stuff like that. But springtime, or Christmas, or just before Christmas, November time is another time that I will do, because I think, right, I'll get rid of all of this ready for Christmas, because we don't want all that hanging around. But I haven't purged on the clothes. And the kids, I said they can start sorting. So anything that they don't like or they don't wear anymore, or it's too small, I said put it in a pile in the hallway, and then I know that can go to the charity shop or the Salvation Army bin or something. I said, and then I'll do mine and Grant's, get Joshua to do his, because I think he's got a load of t-shirts that he doesn't wear anymore. I said, and we'll do that and then send them off to the Goodwill shop. I did purge my books last year and I gave them to charity. But some books you want to hold on to, don't you? I'm a bit of a hoarder. I like books, you know, books you could hold in your hands and read. And some that I've really enjoyed reading, I begrudge giving away. I know, but I was good last year. I did give a load. Away. Just kept, I think I kept 3 of my favourites upstairs, and then the ones that I haven't got around to reading, they're in there, and then all Grant's books, because he's got some really old books. Oh, excuse me. I just thought I was going to sneeze then. Spring like here, Lisa says, but I'm in South Texas. I love spring. Everything starts, the lambs and the babies are all coming out, and they got all new plants and leaves. I want that weather, Lisa B. Send me some now. Lisa says we have 2 seasons, hot and semi-warm. Is it? I don't know if I'd like that. I do like the fact of being able to wrap myself up and cushion with blankets and things. Yeah, right, Michelle. Keep the hot. We'll have the semi-warm. Hi, Molly. I was talking about you earlier with Psycho Molly was having one of her fits. So I said, I'll have to tell you your namesake after that you've been being a bit psycho today. Here she is, the queen of the pickle, Laura Law. Hello, darling. How are you? Are you okay? Oh, look at you all saying hi to her. You're such a lovely bunch, aren't you? And we've got Blonde Noir in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just saying about whether you have, Laura, you just have sun, 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 and sun. Because then we get 4 seasons. I was asking what you lot get. Would you like winter if you've never had winter? Spring, autumn, summer, that would do me. I don't like the winter. Rain, 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 rain and wind. No, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I'm good, Laura, thanks. Loving the recipe you put up the other day. I'm going to try that one. Elizabeth says, my mum was the same way about books and was a pack rat to boot. I've got 4 large totes of paperback still wrapped in plastic. I know, books are really hard to get rid of though, aren't they? I think a lot of people like their books and on the bookcase. Hi, Hayley, Lusha. But I do like all my books on the bookcase. It looks nice. It's at the top of the stairs, our bookcase. It isn't an awful big one though. Molly says we have full 4 seasons here ready for spring. Lovely. So you'd have spring now, Molly, next, like us. Is your season the same as ours? Creative. I don't like the winter either, just cold to the bones, and more so the older I get. I think that's the thing, isn't it? The older you get, the more picky you are about the weather. Dee says, I would just like the spring and autumn. Everyone can keep the other seasons. I think it's all right if it's hot, depending on what you're doing it. If you're on your holes, it's fine. If you've got to work in it, it's shit. I mean, I'm lucky now I don't work because I can't, but when I used to work in the factory, oh my God, it used to be horrendous. You'd be sweating from every orifice. Oh, Hayley, you'll have to send me a picture of the jumper. We do need some dry weather, Hayley. I was just saying. That's one thing I hate is rain, 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 wind, rain, wind, rain, wind, wind, rain. I'd like 2 weeks of winter for pre-Christmas to right after New Year's and let summer get. Molly, I'm with you on that one. Spring can come just after the New Year starts into a warm summer, not boiling hot, but like warm to, nearly hot. And then autumn, that'd be fine. No seasons in Florida. Marilyn, you and Laura just got hot, hot, warm, 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 hot, hot, warm, warm, hot, hot, warm, warm, hot. Is that sort of the way it goes? And when Laura does her videos, all you can see is sunshine, 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 and sunshine. Yeah, it was something on, I can't remember, I read something on online today, and it was saying about the 4 seasons, and they're saying, which is best, having 4 seasons or not really having any seasons. And I said, I suppose if you have no seasons, you'd want seasons. And if you've got 4 seasons, then you want, do you know what I mean? You don't want them. Caroline, what's the best thing about tomorrow? They go back to school, Hayley. They go back to school. Yip, 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 yip. Me and you will have them flags out saying, off you go. Bye-bye, kids. Our kids all go back to school tomorrow. They've all had a week off here in the UK. But of course I will miss them dearly. You know I will. I will pine away for them, but I will manage. Because I am a good mama. Mayhem. See, Mayhem, you know how I think, see. Humid. Not so humid. Oh, yeah. I forgot about humidity as well over there, isn't it? No 47 degrees in Florida for 2 days, Cal. I froze my ass off. Laura, you poor thing. How did you manage? How did you manage, love? Running out of thing on there. I am working on my little owls. Hang on, people, don't be sick. I'm going to show you my little owls because I haven't got a little... Can you see it? Oh, hang on. There he is. Can you see him? Little owl, and there's a little baby owl there. Do you see it, Blonde Noir? So I'm working on this. This one was from Evershine. And it came out... No, start again, Caroline. It came already bagged up, Blonde Noir, so that's why I'm doing it, because I was too lazy to get anything else and kit it up, if I'm really honest. Because I've been busy colouring. Yeah. Exactly, Hayley, flags out. Get that colour sweater off, poor old Laura. Bless her. Molly says, Laura, that's how I was in California. I got below 60 and I thought I was going to die. Oh, bless you. Okay, Dee, thanks ever so much. Tell Mason I'm looking forward to seeing his picture. Elizabeth, they closed the schools here in town last week so that they could disinfect everything. Glad all the kids are grown. Oh, shoot, that's not good, is it? Blonde Noir, I'm thinking of buying Santorini. I love that picture, I see. Blonde Noir, I just love it all. I'm getting to the stage now that it's getting harder to say that I don't like something. Anybody else finding that problem? People keep putting these pictures and saying, look what I've got, or look what's new. And I'm like, oh no, don't show me no more. I don't need to see any more diamond paintings because I want them all. You know, they're my only saving grace is I can't afford them. So I think if I had money, I'd be lethal. I really would. I said I'd need a house, just put the diamond paintings in. I'd want that many of them. Mayhem says, oh, I have that one in Special Gems. Do you? Do you have it? Oh, I bet that's cute. Okay, Hayley, I haven't got my Facebook up at the moment. I've only got Messenger on the Cal one, not the Caroline one. Sweatpants, long sleeve booties, hot bath and tea, and an electric blanket. Oh, Laura, you do make me chuckle. Okay, Mandy. Molly says, actually 60 in my part of the Midwest today, yeah. Loving it, but it just means we'll get snow in a few days. Will you? You get snow there as well? Oh my God, I have so much in my stash. Nothing wrong with the stash, Blonde Noir. Nothing wrong with the stash, is there? I need to sort my next. I've got some hanging up here that are done, some hanging up behind me that need to be done, and I've got some in a portfolio that I put in there flat, ready to be done. And I haven't got a clue what I've got. Grant says, do you really know what you want? I was good, and I was writing everything down in my pink Filofax, where I got it from, when I got it, you know, how much you paid for it, what size it was. And then that sort of went out the window a bit. I'd forget to write it and blah, blah, blah. And then got lazy and just didn't bother because I wasn't buying many. So I just keep forgetting. So I don't really know what I've got now. I'd have to go back through AliExpress or eBay or something and have a look on Amazon. Bought 2 more DACs this Saturday, like I need more. Oh, which ones did you get, Molly? Yes, but it's just a partial. I like the full one better. I think I'll have to get it. I think it's going to be cute. I do think it's going to be cute when it's done. Something wrong when you have nowhere to sit. Oh well, yeah, that may not be so good. Mind you could probably make a chair out of them. Are they mostly in boxes? You could sort of stack them in such a way that you could make a chair out of it, Blonde Noir, couldn't you? Diamond Art Club chair. Designer. More excuse that you need more DAC so you can complete your chair building. I like that. Resistance is futile, Molly. Yes, since Lewis has very weird weather, full 4 seasons, but the saying is don't like the weather, wait a few days, it'll change. Very true. It's a bit like that here. You bought the Crystal Lake and Madonna and Child. Very nice. Very, very nice. My kids, Millie's doing, yeah, she's got her mocks next week as well. So she's been revising. She's got a timetable. She's got 2 sessions a day that she's been doing of revision. Jessie's just been chilling out with her friends. That's about it, really. I think Millie's looking forward to going back to school. Joshua's going back to 6th form. So Jessie doesn't want to go back to school, but she's going back to school. Hey ho. That is the joys of being 12 years of age. You have to go to school. And she said, Mum, you don't understand how I feel. I said, I have been to school, you know. I had to go to school as well. Believe it or not. I said, and it was a lot harder then because when you had homework, you had to go physically to a library, find a book, look it up, write it down, and then bring it home, and then work out what you needed to write about. And then you'd think, oh, shoot, I didn't look that up because of the encyclopedias. They never let out the library. So you couldn't go home and do it. You had to go to the library and do it. And they go, really? I said, yeah, there's no internets and all that you lot do. I said we had to physically go and find the information. Oh, another person came for more stuff trees. Yes, that's what you like. Tell them to come on down. GCSEs are actual examinations, yeah. They do stats as well, but these will actually get you into employment as well. GCSEs will, so you don't have to have university or college degrees. You can go straight into a job. They are qualifications which will get you straight into jobs as well. The stats they do now, Millie will be doing them now. She's doing a mock exams, they call them, which will be their stats, which will then determine what type of grade what exam they will go for next year, whether it's a higher tier exam or a lower tier. And then that, if you want to take it on to university, it'll put your points into what university you go into. Because a lot of them do sixth form, get their 120 odd points or whatever, and then go on to university. Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
Cal, your box finally left Chicago this morning. Somebody in there said, only a week, that's all right. I have bought the final thing to go in your box for you, Trace. Some of that. Can you read it? Is it the right way? Oh, God, it smells so nice. Oh, the smell. Can you see that, Trace? Are you looking? Yeah, I saw that. I thought I've got to send her some. Oh, and it's lovely. Oh, it is. It's really, really, it's a real smooth one. Plenty of taste. So I thought, well, I'll try you on that one first. And then if you need stronger, I will send you stronger. That's a smooth one to start you off. I think it's a smooth one, isn't it? Yeah, rich and refined, just like me. Isn't it, Jess? Rich and refined, just like your mother.
Mm-hmm.
She just.
I said yes.
I know you really agree with your mama. Back every time I walk, I can hear that British lady that used to say, "Hockey's home." Oh God, Marjorie, no. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea where it is, Bab. Oh God, that's going to bug me now. Oldish woman used to say it. I'll get Millie to research it later, Lisa. Now she'll have to email me and tell me what it is. UK schools seem so complicated, but US school is probably the same for people not from here. I remember studying so much for SATs and GREs for grade school, make or break those scores. Yeah, it's a bit like that here. It depends on whether you've got an A, B, C grade on some, and then other exams you can only get a C, D, E grade. So it all depends. It's really quite complicated. Took kids out for dinner today. I went to arcades. Oh, nice. I like the arcades with the kids. It's nice. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Trees. I hope you like it now. Barbara Woodhouse, well done, Sarah. Did you have to Google that, Sarah? Did you? Did you Google it? Or did you know it? Did it just pop in your head or did you Google it? Come on, be honest. Because I would have had to Google it. God, I haven't heard that name for years. Oh, Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man. I think you can get a version of that now. Where have you put it though, Hayley? If you got the chair out the craft room, do you put it in the front room? Because you've got your swivel one there, haven't you? Pups Christy is in with her. Is she in with her daddy? Yeah, she's in with her daddy on the settee. She's been a bit iffy today. All week she's been up and down, but today she's not really eating much, an awful lot. So I'm hoping that she's just. I took her for a long walk this morning. Well, I say a long walk. It'd probably been a short walk if Grant had taken her, but it'd take me so long to walk it. The dog had time to walk up the path, down the path, and do you know what I mean? One step, she probably did 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, and could still keep up with me. But she enjoyed that, but she hasn't ate much today, so I don't know. And she's on the settee cushion with her dada. Hayley, you need to be crafting. You're very talented. Sarah, no, you knew it. Oh, you smarty. Only joking. I like the 2p machines. They're my favourite. Me and the kids love them. I will, Christy. She loves the love of you. Settee equals couch. Exactly. Settee is the same as a couch. We won't mention the car, Hayley. It's still in the same state as it was. But I might have a go at it myself tomorrow. Yeah. I will fill you in tomorrow, Hayley, on the go-ins. Once I've dropped the kids off at school and back, I will give you a text. And if you can video chat, we'll video chat. If not, I'll text you what's been going on. Molly, I tell you, we've got all the slang here. Some of it good, some of it bad. So, you know, cwtchin, right? Cwtchin is hugs. Best Welsh word going. Isn't it, Jess? We love cwtchin. Settee, couch.
Sofa.
Or sofa, yes. Or Jessie said it's it's a sofa. Yeah, what other slang words do we use, Jess?
Which? Everyone calls it that. My turn.
Shenanigans is a word I like. Shenanigans.
Yeah,
that word.
Like okie dokie.
Okie dokie, pig and a pokey. That's my favourite saying. The kids go, oh God, Mum. They know what's coming because they'll say, Mum, so and so, is that okay? And I'll go, okie pokey, pig and a pokey. They go, really? Really? I just like the saying. Don't know what it means. What does a pig and a pokey mean? I'm going to ask Dad what a pig and a pokey means. He has told me, but I just like the saying. Pants, yeah, pants is another one. Pants as in trousers. Pants as in it's shit, yeah. It's crap. Pants is in knickers. See, pants can be used in different varieties over here. So you have to see what the contents is. So when you lot say, I haven't got my pants on, I think you're saying you haven't got your knickers on. And then I think, I used to laugh at Mrs. Coffee when she used to say she was dancing in front of the window with no pants on. Which I know now is like no joggers, no bottoms, no trousers. But I had visions of her in starkers in front of the window, frightening all the neighbours. Don't tell her I said that. I have told her. Huh? Hey? Oh. All right, Bab. Yeah, that's Black Country. Nettie, my friend's mum, my friend as well. They're both from the Black Country. They're both from. Oh God, mine's gone blank. Dudley. No, I'm back doing the dishes, Lisa. I am. Oh gosh, sorry, my phone's just gone. The phone. My cursor just went. Went scrolling past everybody. Yeah, I'm back doing the dishes. I know. You've got to be so careful what you say. Shenanigator. Yeah, that's somebody that initiates shenanigans. That's right, isn't it, Mayhem? Yeah, somebody that initiates shenanigans. I like that. Yeah, pig and a poke is stuck in trouble. That's it. But I just like it. I just think it makes me laugh every time I say it. The kids just look at me and go, oh, God, Mum, really? I thought pants meant underwear. Yeah, Here, pants can mean underwear, or it can mean that it sucks, it's shit, it's bad, it's no good. Laura, I love your French lessons. You do the best French lessons going, especially when you take your earrings off. Wow. Yeah, you're all right, Bab. Nettie always says that to us. Means you're okay. Pili Pala, butterfly. What's the microwave? Poppity Ping, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Poppity Ping is a microwave. I love that. Poppity Ping. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
If you go down in there, there's a file with them all in. If you want to do one. In that box, they're all in that box down there. There should be a box on the far wall that's got one in. It's like a box about that. No, it's like that wide, right on the back wall.
Yeah, but is that massive?
No, it's about that wide, but that depth and that wide and that long. It's right at the very back. See, Mayhem, I'm clever. It's clever. Yeah, that's it.
That's heavy.
Well, you can have a look at that one if you want to.
What is it?
I can't remember. You'll have to get it out and have a look. Have a look. Put my teeth back and have a look. I have 2 t-shirts with Shenanigator on. Have you? Brilliant, brilliant. Do the shenanigans. Yes. I love shenanigans. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? I know. I did try, but it didn't work, Lisa. They were straight on it. Let's have a look at your hand. It's all healed up. Get washing. I'm back washing up now, aren't I? Yeah. Molly, I could teach you a Apple Asian slang. Lived here for 13 years. What?
It's not in there.
Is it not in there?
The actual.
Well, is there no painting in there? Right, what you'll have to do is get the A3 folder that's in there. It's got all the paintings. What's the code on it?
Snowmen and squid.
Oh, well, you don't want to do that one, is there?
Squirrel.
No, you don't want to do that one, do you?
I don't know.
If you go in the A3 folder down there, portfolio, there's loads. No, it's fine. If you go down in there, pick out a file, and then you'll have to find the diamonds that go with it. Yeah? Or get Millie's down and do some on Millie's. Because the basket is just on the, see the Budweiser tip box? I think the diamonds are in there in one of the plastic containers. See it? So they're the diamonds. Because she hasn't been on that for months. That's it. That's it. That's her one, I think. You'll see by... Yeah? And you can do that one, carry on that one for her. Sorry, Jessie wants to just do some diamond painting. It's all right. She's saying, sorry, guys, for interrupting. No problem at all. Right, what did I miss? Tidy, lush, but... Oh, my friend says that. Right, but? Right, but? How's it going, but?
She was.
Molly learned all the French with Molly. There's me thinking he was sweet and innocent. Christy, I bought 2 DACs today since I've almost done with my pretty neat. Oh, what have you bought? Which ones did you buy, Christy? Marilyn, I went to check on laundry, came back, and I have no idea what everyone's saying foreign language. It is slang. We like slang, especially if it's got a naughty meaning and it doesn't sound naughty. It's even better. Yeah, I don't. Which one's that? The black one? Is that the one with the black all over it? Oh, it's got rivers on that one, isn't it? We're gonna have to do. You can help me sort that one out. I know, because they both got rivers on them. They sent me a new one out, and it was as bad as the first one. Marilyn, what a better time to come in though? Foreign language lessons. What more could you want on a Sunday? Hang on, what have I missed? Oh, with the t-shirts with the thing on. Bog, going to the bog, yeah, it means toilet. Right. Appalachia, the Appalachia Mountains that run from the southern US to the far north, and we live in the south, mostly Scots and Irish settlers. They have their own lingo slang. Love it. Yeah, Mayhem will watch yours, Hayley, if you do one on the slang, and I would watch.
Finished one.
By the end of the day, yeah, they sound like coming from Dudley. I think Moggy is a funny name for a cat. Yeah, Moggy means domestic cat, not of any breed. And a mogler is a mini cat. That's what my husband calls. We used to call one of his cats a mogler because it was a little cat. No, I didn't, Molly. I was a good teenager. We'll just I'll leave it at that. I've got my 12-year-old here. I bought the new one and the best buds again because I gave the other one to. Oh, that's nice, Christy. They're both nice ones. They are. Just hit them with a hammer, Christy, if they don't go down. That's what I say. I know you learn everything on my channel, Marilyn. Diamond painting, colouring, how to use slang in the wrong way or the right way, depending how you want to use it. Correct pronunciation. Oh, thank you. That was a guess. Get your togs on. Get your posh kit on. Get your posh gear on. Get your posh outfit. Well, that's what it means here. Is that the same over with you, Julie? Do you know what togs are over in America? Have you got togs? You watch me on the TV then, Hayley. Hey, oh, where are you? Wave. But you were using your phone to chat. Can you not plug the charger in your craft room? What? The pit's there, hanging up.
No, I know, but I want to do my own.
Oh, okay. Is there not one in there that you like?
Well, I can't do any of them.
Oh, what about this one? There it is. Hang on. This long one.
What is it?
I think it's of the mountain. Is it?
Oh, please let me see your life.
Yeah, it's of the mountain of the pink tree. Hang on. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if you have a look for the drills, it's the canvas number there, Z0004.
Where's it be in here?
No, it'll be in the bottom. Just lift everything up onto your chair and then it'll be at the bottom in a bag. I don't know, just a bag. Don't do that. 22 peeps. Let's give the lovely ladies. Oh, thanks, Mayhem. And thanks for the one. We'll leave that out and I'll find it for you. Do you want to come and talk to everybody and I'll go looking for it?
No, I want you to do that. Million get shot.
Why don't you do Millie's then just for tonight and then I'll find that one for you tomorrow?
I don't want to.
Well, that's up to you. You can get everything out and look for it if you want to. Okay. Yeah, and also hat, scarf and gloves. Get scarf, hat, scarf and gloves on. No, it has to charge in the kitchen. Oh, sorry. Thank you, people, for who did give me the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. You're such a lovely lot. Sorry, Jessie. I'd have got one out if I'd have known. Not happy because the diamonds to the painting she wants is at the bottom of the crug. But she could do some on Millie's because Millie's is hanging up and the diamonds are in easy reach, but she doesn't want to do that one. She wants to do her own. And the one she was doing of the cat is in there somewhere, but don't know where. Because she never finished that one. But you know, kids. You were hearing Jessie. Yeah, Jessie. No, I haven't heard of Rob. I did say send him a message on YouTube, but I don't know whether he got it because I haven't got him on Facebook or Messenger. But I haven't heard anything. Marissa said he was taking a break from social media, so I don't know. That's the last I've heard, but I haven't heard anything. I miss him, my weather reporter. Lisa, you hit the nail on the head there. She is upstairs stitching like bloody hell. She is. She's done her studying. So in between studying, she stitches. So, yeah, but she's back to school tomorrow. So, yeah, but tomorrow I want to make the project bag tomorrow. Because I'm thinking if they're back in school, I can spread everything out and do it all, hopefully all in one go. Because when you try to do things when you've got kids, it's mom, 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 even the dog. I miss that turkey, I know. Molly says I miss Rob too. He's I know, he comes in with all these comments, doesn't he? We're going to have to send put him on one of Mrs. Coffee's milk cartons and say, where is he? I don't know whether Marissa's got him on, she must have him on Facebook, because I said I tried to message him on YouTube, but I don't know if you message him on, send the message through YouTube, whether it actually, oh no, I didn't. That's it. Messenger wasn't working on YouTube anymore, so I put one on I put a message on his discussion page. So I was hoping that if I put a message on the discussion page, that YouTube would notify him to say the message had come up on the discussion page. But I'm wondering if it doesn't, so he might not even have seen it. So I don't know. Because he's really good at weather. Right. Don't fancy making your mum a hot juice. Love ya. Lisa wants to know if you've been stitching. Are you going to win this race?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to win the race.
Tell her. Who's going to win?
Me.
Did you hear that, Lisa? Did you hear that? You are absolutely flying, aren't you, on your cross stitch?
Yeah. I haven't got that much to do.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it bragging in the background? She is really good at it. But that the canvas, the Ada you've got is lovely, isn't it? It's a lovely feel to it. Yeah.
Like it. Yeah.
Right round. Just one. One ibuprofen, so it could be a bit of swelling. Just one ibuprofen, yeah? But I have seen, if she does win the peacock, I have seen Hammy the hamster eating a jammy dodger.
We'll have to do a competition for that as well.
Do you hear that? Should we have a competition of who had that one as well? No. More stuff got trade. You're doing well. You'll have nothing left at this rate. Okay, Lisa, leisure. I know. That's what I was thinking, Molly. So I was hoping Marissa would come in and I could ask her. Oh, well done, creative. I never thought of that. So you're up there thinking, down there for dancing. I'm up there for dancing, down there for thinking. See, there we just leave it on the discussion. Never thought to do one on his last video. Because you get notified when somebody leaves a message. Click out. Oh, God, help me. Trying to clean our spare bedroom out so I can have an office, but that means getting rid of everything we ever had for foster care. Oh, that's hard. That'd be hard. Do you mean office as in proper office or office/craft room? Office/craft room? Or are you going to be good and just have office? Is that cereals I hear being poured? Yeah. Oh, hang on, I've got itch on my back. I can't hardly reach it. Oh, why do you always have an itch where you can't reach it? Oh, there you go. I have a quilting studio already. Yeah, and your point is you can have more than one. This way we have all bases covered for contacting it. Teamwork, baby. I like the way you're thinking. Like the way you're thinking. Trees, is that where we see that big quilting machine thingy bob thing? Is that in your house then? Because it's humongous thing. Was it about 20 foot? That's only dropping Joshua. Why?
So you went to give her a kiss and she moved out of the way.
Ah, stroppy ass.
She literally wanted to do something.
Stroppy cat. That's what you got. Stroppy cat.
Left. She got an option to see.
But I will be moving all my DP from under my bed to the new one. Yes, good girl. My classroom is a dining room table. We eat on the coffee table. Hi, yeah, you alright?
Yeah. No, it's on my bed now.
Yes, that's in my basement. Oh, nice. Have you got heating in your basement though? I always think of basements being cold and drafty and oh. Not that we have basements around where we live. Don't know anywhere that has a basement. Only old farmhouses. Okay, lovelies. I need to start dinner. Glad I caught part of your life, sweetie. Bye. Oh, see you, Mayhem. See you, Michelle. Love you. Love you, love you. See you. It's only 16 foot. Oh, it's only little. It's only little. Does it have a basement? Well, it's like an old farmhouse, that is, isn't it? Oh, Mrs. Coffee, you's in your house. I was just thinking of you in my little head. I was thinking, oh, I hope she's okay. And then I thought she's famluing. Famluing? What's famluing? Where's that word come from?
Like Blumadiel.
Yeah, like Blumadiel.
Really hot.
Okay. Oh, you made me a cup of tea.
Did you not want tea?
Well, I didn't think you'd want to make me a cup of tea. That's why I said I'll have a juice. But yes, I'll have a cup of tea.
Sorry.
No, that's even better. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Loves you loads. How's Mrs. Coffee? How's that Maggie May? And how is Ryan and Mr. Coffee and Daisy and Killian Jones? Hope they're all okay and having a superb Sunday. Love you. Mayhem, you behave cooking as well. Don't hurt yourself now. Molly says the spare room is filled with my clothes. Need to sort them out. Remember what we said earlier? Spring clean, Molly. If you haven't worn it in a year, you don't need it. Out the door, give it to Goodwill. Yes, it's fully heated and a fire. Oh, do you know what? I miss not having a fireplace. That's one thing I do miss. There's a fireplace. Not the cleaning out of it bit, but just the lighting, you know, it lit and that, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You've had a busy weekend. Oh, bless you. Was it a good busy weekend or just had to be a busy weekend? If it's one of the ones that you're busy because you want to be busy or because you have to, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, we'll come and help you. We'll say left a bit, right a bit. You left a crease, pull it tight. That's it. Fold the hospital corner, that one. Yeah, that's it. Go on, Trees, you can do it. Put the timer on, see how long it takes you. Are you going to convert them both to gas? It is easy because it is messy if you've got an open fire though, isn't it? It is. But I do like, there isn't nothing like hearing the logs spitting on the fire and then you've got to have the chimney sweeping, blah, 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 all that. And it's like, yeah. I mean, we've only got electric one, our gas one. They took the gas one. We had a gas fire here and then they took that out, blocked it up and put an electric fire on. And it's so bloody noisy. We never put it on, even though it's got like, supposed to have like fire effect on it. No hospital corners here. No, I don't do hospital corners. Only because I can't, if I'm honest. It's not because I don't want to. I just can't do them. Yes, a clothes clearing out is in order, but I'm a bit of a shopaholic, so I love most of them. Molly, I'll tell you what, we'll do it together, love. I'll text you and say, right, let's get up there now and let's get sorting. It was good busy. Mr. Coffee got a new truck and spent all day running errands. Was that through work or through you? Because wasn't his work truck he could put in, it was on his way out, or it had gone on its way out, so he wasn't going to renew it? Well, they weren't going to renew his. So I hope it's a work truck that they've renewed for him. And spent all day running errands. Well, at least, yeah, so they're all done for the week now. All errands done, dusted, under the carpet done. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was, I haven't put my light on. No wonder I'm having difficulty seeing. How long have you been running? An hour and 10 minutes, and I've only just twigged now that I haven't got my light on. That's why I'm struggling seeing the letters. See, it's talking to you lot, see? Aussie artist Linda. Hi, how are you? How you doing? You okay? Nope, he loses his work truck this week, so he bought him his own truck. Oh, what truck did he? Oh, that's lovely. At least nobody can say anything now if he's got his own. Oh, nothing nicer. Nothing nicer. Get some pics on Instagram or Facebook for us to see, so we can all admire it. I was saying to Millie today, I was looking at 4x4s today. We saw a Porsche, something or the other, I don't know, this big Porsche car thing. And I said, oh, I don't like that. I said, I want a Mercedes ML. So Millie said, oh, what's that? So I got pictures. I said, oh my God, Mum. I said, I know. I said, it's in my dreams, but hey ho, we can be dream. I said, when you kids have all left home, but then I won't want a big one then. So it has to be a little tiddly one then. No, Molly, it's a Dodge Ram 3,500. I'd like to say I know what that is, but I don't. It's the same truck I used for work for 3 years new. Oh, nice. So be used to it. Mind you, the trucks over with you are big. Not like the trucks over here. You have big. It is big, big, big trucks, as I say. Trucks over here are quite small. Over there, they're humongous. Really big. I bet the kids are liking it, aren't they? So he turned in his Jettiford truck. Oh, bless. Gonna have a manly mug. If you're gonna have a truck, have a big one. That's what I say. Oh, Molly, will you stop doing that? Cat's opening and shutting the door. That was Jessie. Ooh, that's nice. Let's turn it that way. Ooh, that is nice. Can I show that, Mrs. Coffee? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that there. That's nice. He looks one happy chappy, bless him. Oh, that's nice though, isn't it? I like that. I like that a lot. Crazy cat, Molly. Crazy cat. She keeps coming in and wanting sweeties all the time. I said she can't have sweeties all the time. She's got to eat normal food. So she's just relented now and eating her normal food at 9 o'clock at night. And now she's just pushing the door back and forth. Being a pain in the buttsies. Yeah, you can hear her hissing at the other cat, I think. cat fight on in a minute. Oops. No, it's gone. It's gone quiet. Molly wants to be the dominant cat, and Ellie's like real laid back. Can you, Elle? Did you give it a slap? Did you give Molly a slap? Is she getting too big for her boots? Ellie's really laid back, and Molly thinks that she's going to be the alpha cat. No, not a chance. So Ellie just goes up and gives her a smack every now and again, just to let her know, don't you? When she tries to get cocky with you, she starts spitting at you, doesn't she? You just give her a gentle smack. Let her know who's boss. Ellie's boss of the dog as well. She's top dog in our house. And your Bab, but she's the softest. Aren't you? She says no I'm eating. And she's a greedy cat as well. She likes her food. Molly, that is exactly where she's just gone, to the banister. She's got a thing, because Joshua's t-shirts and jumper are on the banister in the hallway upstairs, because he's got no room in his room to put them away. So she's sussed now that she can pull them off the banister. If she doesn't want to sleep on the banister on them, she can pull them on the floor and sleep on the floor on them. So that's a new trick at the moment. She's sleeping on Joshua's clothes on the floor. All right? Do you want to come down and do a bit over here on this one with me? Come on then. Jessie wants to do a bit of diamond print, so I said she can come and start the other side. Yeah? What pen do you want then?
Any.
You choose one. I'll pull that corner back. And if I turn this sideways and lift it up, hang on guys, we're just having to turn around. You turn that. You can help. You could help.
I don't know which way you want.
Like that, so you've got some of the light pad under yours as well, see?
Okay, thanks.
Oh, sorry, did you just have a... Yeah? So if you just pick, you've got a big tray there, or do you want the blue tray?
This one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay? They are both sorted. She is a smart cat, even though she's a little bit crazy. And she... Oh, that's the only thing about there. I just switched her off. Isn't it with Molly? She's crazy and she pulls Joshua's clothes off onto the floor. Oh, there are the numbers there. What one do you want?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want.
No, but I'll tell you now. Which one? You tell me what letter you want.
U.
U is number 11.
It's no 11.
It is number 11. All I can hear is the cat chomp, 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 chomp on her dry food in the background there. Have you got any G's that you want? Because I've got some G's.
I don't think so.
Walkie, corky. Do you want a couple out of there then? Oh, they're not picking them up. Try that one. Or try some more. I'll put some more of that in. I might not put any wax in it because I was cleaning them out before.
No, there's none.
There's none in there. That's why I'm egging it then. I didn't put any wax in it. Is it going in? Or is it coming back out? Okay.
I'll just do it after.
Yeah, I'll put it there for a minute. I'll have a swig of my tea. There we go. So what's everybody up to? So I'm working on the Evershine. So that's what I'm doing. I've been colouring. I finished me squirrel in the shoe this afternoon that I was colouring. So, any more?
No, I've got 2 more, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'll put them in then. So I finished that one. So I've got do a new painting, pick a new one out to do. I haven't done any cross stitching today though, or yesterday, so I think I'm definitely going to lose the race with Millie. I got so engrossed in my colouring. I didn't do any. Number T. There, 23. Some of these are a bit hard to see. Folding, laundry and diamond painting. Oh, you are good. You are good doing the laundry. Our chinchilla mix. Rico is only £15 for Sarah, turns into £300 mass. The covers and cannot be budged. But now, Chihuahua. Well, maybe. And now he's older years, he snores too. Yeah, Lily snores. Cat snore. Well, Molly doesn't snore. Ellie snores and the dog snores. And hubby snores, so it's great.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
So I carry on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Marilyn is crocheting a baby blanket. Oh, what colour, Marilyn? Pink, blue, green, cream?
Yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's lemon, isn't it? Yellow. Christy's working on time from DAC. Molly's sitting on the balcony, enjoying the 60 degrees. Nice. Mandy's doing a horrible hurricane with popping drills like crazy and saving hard as I want some diamond art club. Good girl. And I do. Trees haven't started laundry yet. That may be on the agenda for later. Yeah, but you have been busy answering the door and getting rid of stuff, haven't you? Yorkshire Crafters colouring a flower. Nice. P.S. Whoever thought it was a great idea to get Teddy a loft bed should be shot. Oh, is it one that you've got to put together? Yeah, Josh had one of those. It was all right when we transferred it back to a single bed because it's off the ground, so you can put stuff underneath it. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. Light green. Ooh, nice. No, Molly, it's a pain in the arse to make. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The girls had bunk beds, didn't you? I'm trying to make Jessie's was a double on the bottom. Millie's was a single on the top. And that was bad. But when Joshua had the loft bed, trying to get up to do it was like, oh my God. I'd be hanging on the ladder, trying to go across, or I'd be trying to crawl across the bed to tuck the sheets in. Then I'd get stuck because I couldn't get back onto the ladder to get off it. Oh yeah, I've been in some predicaments. Do you need any little teas?
Yeah, but I'll do it after because I've got quite a lot.
All right, and so when I finish, I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, have you got any news?
Yes, I've got. Can you reach them? Can you lean over and do them?
No, because I can't see.
You can't
tell
see
the
them.
difference.
It's all right, then I'll do them again then.
Sorry.
It's all right. I've got quite a few teas. Yes, I have been in a fair few predicaments with the beds. So now I like it. Jessie's got the double bed on her side. Millie's got hers single. Joshua's got his single. Yeah. Suits me. Welcome back, Hayley. We had clever people undergrad that would make those in our dorm rooms, make more space. Yeah, engineering students.
Why is there just a 21 there?
John, make us a drink, please. I'll have coffee, tea, hot juice, whatever you'll make, that's fine. He knows I love him, really. He has a couple of bookshelves and a desk attached underneath, so it's not like I can move the bed easily. That's the thing, innit, with them. Yeah, you just... What's the matter now?
Nothing. I'm just stopping.
Okay. Yeah, good luck with the bed. I've just got a piece of paper just reading it. Yeah, I don't like making beds at the best of times. When they're up in the air, it's not good. Not good. Can you ever remember going to a caravan and having to sleep on a top bunk on the caravan, and your head would be literally touching near enough touching the police? You felt like your nose is going to touch there. Is
when you're on the bottom of the bunk bed.
that what it feels like?
Yeah, because you get up, sit up, and then you smack your head.
Mm.
Unconscious.
Caravan, it was like really claustrophobic. Well, you haven't got them anymore, have you? You won't have them again, so.
Not completely.
No, I'm just saying you won't have them again because we separated them. Mrs. Coffee says, family's doing good, Mandy. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. What was for Sunday dinner today? Sunday dinner today was, or Sunday tea, we had it for tea, was roast chicken, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yorkshire puds, broccoli, carrots, peas, roast parsnips, roast potatoes and gravy. Yes, you can make some toast. There's bread that needs cutting and there's also bread there that's already cut. So take your pick. Really add serious because and it, yeah, no, I'm just saying. She's had hers. And it was scrummy yummy. It was scrummy. For lunch they had, what did you have for lunch? Oh, grilled burgers in brochet rolls with slice of cheese. I didn't have any proper slices, so I just cut a little bit off the block of cheese. I had that for their lunch time. You need to try making Yorkshire puddings. Oh, Yorkshire puddings are lovely. Lily and Jessie always fill theirs up with gravy. Leave it till last and fill it up with gravy, don't you? Oh, what's that? Some people just tear it apart and eat it.
Sorry, yeah, that was what we did.
Molly, anybody's more than welcome. There's always a floor for you to sleep on. No, we'd put you up, we would. I'd let you have me bed even. Might have to share it with 2 cats, a dog and a husband like, but you can't be fussy. You can't be fussy. A bed's a bed. Especially when roast dinners are involved. Yeah, I was going to get a bit of beef, but it was so expensive. I thought, no, stick to chicken. Stick to a chicken. And what's left over, Grant will probably have with pickles tomorrow in his sandwiches for work. And if he doesn't, and what's left then, if he doesn't have it, what was left, then the dog will have it because she's got to have chicken in her food. So, well, the dog's open, there's going to be some leftovers for her. Although she does have chicken, I buy cooked chicken, proper cooked chicken breast all cut up for her. Right, can you see any more teas? Any more teas? Any more teas? There's one. So you didn't tell me there was one. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. It is on there. See, does anybody else? You take your eye off it and then you can't find it again. There was that other bugger. There he is. Any more for any more? Oh, one at the top there. Somebody told me the trick that, was it Tracy, said leave your pen like that or your finger towards where you're going and then go and pick it up. Oh, I can't remember what she told me. She did tell me a way of doing it. Hey ho. Beef has gotten really expensive here too. Don't know why. I don't know. Meat just seems to have gone up. Huh? Yes. Okay. Yeah, all meat seems to be expensive here. It's getting to the stage where it's getting harder and harder to buy it. Hey? You took them out with you when you went upstairs.
No, but wireless ones.
They were, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
Me strength. Yeah, so we ended up having chicken today because that was cheap. I think it was £3.39 or something for the medium size one, which will feed us all and leave a little bit left over for sandwiches and stuff. Last week they wanted £5.99 a pound for ground beef. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy prices. I've forgotten that's that one. I'll tell you what, you definitely need a light pad for this canvas. So a lot of the symbols are very similar. Them two there are similar, got the same colour, same curvature. Just one goes down a bit further than the other one. So if I didn't have the light pad, I think I'd be lost. I would. And if I didn't have these new glasses, I'd definitely be able to not be able to see. Sorry about that, that's my youngest dropping. Gone up to Millie, she'll be back down now in a minute for a toast. So I've been looking at some cameras. As I told you, was it last week I told you about I bought the video camera and it was crap, so I sent it back. So I've been looking at just a camera that does video. Trying to find one in my price range. So I found one in the catalogue it was $284. If you bought it outright from Amazon, it was $199.99. If I bought it out my catalogue, because you pay monthly, so they've already put the interest on their product. It was $284. So it was a Nikon, what was it? Nikon Coolpix B500. So I'm looking at that at the moment. I'm thinking, because my phone is so crap at taking videos. So I put it on my wish list with everything else. So when I win the lottery, you know, I can just go on my wish list and order the lot. So yeah, because I say I'm going to change my phone till 2021. So I'm stuck with this phone till then, unfortunately. Yeah. When's yours due to upgrade? March. Yeah. I think mine's May next year. So it's trying to find something to film that will film, you know, a bit closer, so that when I'm colouring, it'll zoom in, or when I'm doing something and I want to zoom in, you can actually see properly. Because this camera on my phone, it won't zoom in properly to show you the colours, and it's like you can see like a little flicker in it, can't you? Every now and again. But like I said to Grant, I've got to use what I've got, and that's all I've got at the moment. So I've been looking at you know, cameras for it. Does anybody else use a camera, or do you all use your phones, the ones that do make videos? Chris, I'm going to look under your bed. I'm going to look under your bed. It's dog fur. Molly says she sees the dust bunnies. There's what they called them. Oh, what's them things that Maggie Blinkin had last year? Oh, the wind things. What they called? Steve. Oh, no, not Steve. Oh, what was it? The round things you get that go across there. Doodahs, I can't think. I know what I mean. Tumbleweed, that's it. Tumbleweed under there. You use a camera and your phone. You've got a good camera though, haven't you, Mrs. C, haven't you? Yours is a nice one. That's the camera I would have liked, or one very similar to that. They're about £600, £650 here. So I said to Grant, unless we come in money, that'll have to stay where it is for a while. So I said, if I can just get one to do basic, you know, just for now. So I think people hold it against you, which I can't blame you. If the quality of your filming isn't very good, they're not going to stay watching it, are they? And I do like doing my colouring ones, but I know the quality's shit. Although I'll still carry on doing them, like, because I enjoy doing them. But, you know, if only one person watches, that's fine. But I would like to get a different one. And I did reboot the whole of my phone, thinking that would put it back to factory settings and that would restore whatever, stop it doing whatever it's doing, but no. Put it back to factory settings on my phone.
Yeah, but you lose everything.
Yeah, I did, and then I had to reprogram it all back in. It made no difference. You also have to use a camera, it's a USB. Nice. Oh, who put a picture of Girl Scout cookies up? Was it? No, wasn't. They put about 4 different varieties up. Who the heck was it? Somebody put them up this week that they've got their supply of Girl Scout cookies. Peppermint Thins, I think, were one or something. Was it? No. Oh, somebody put them up. So does a factory make them for the Girl Scouts? Because I can't see how the Girl Scouts could actually make them in their own kitchens. That amount, or do they? I don't know. Is it an organisation that make them for the Girl Scouts? I know you get different varieties, and I know, Mrs. Coffee, you're a bugger for them, aren't you? You have been known to buy the odd one, haven't you? How many did you buy last year? 1 or 200? Oh, shit, what was that? What was that? Oh, God, you frightened me to death.
Why does it hurt so much when you stub your toe?
I don't know, but it does.
I did it before I was in the shower and I literally felt like someone chopped my toes off.
You do squeal like a thing. Maxine. Oh, hi, Maxine. I was going to say, oh, Maxine's there. Oh. I thought you did. Yeah. Oh. Nothing like that's around here, is it? Where people make cookies or things and sell them, is it, Jess?
Yeah.
No organisations, I don't think. It'd be nice if they did, because I'd buy them. I'd give them a whirl. Because it's strange, you'd think the Girl Scouting over here would take something like that up, wouldn't you? If they do it over there, like, you'd think they'd bring it over here and start doing it over here as well. Yes, Callie, there are 2 companies in the US that make cookies for Girl Scouts to sell. Very yummy and a very good cause. Well, yeah, well, this is what I mean. Because we've got Girl Scouting over here, I would have thought, oh, look, some little hitchhikers come over to Wales. Oh, bless them. Look, buddies. Look, twinsies. Oh, you can't see, can you? Look, twinsies have come over, hitchhiked over to Wales. Bless them. Let me put them in there, in the scrap tin. There you are. You can be friends with the blue one. He was a little hitchhiker. There you are. I'll put you one each side. There you are, look. I'll show the folks. Look, can you see them? I'll put them each side of the blue one so that you can get to know each other for a little while. Bless the little hearts. Right. Yeah, but if they did Girl Scouts cookies, I know loads of people would buy them, and they get money for their organisation as well. But no, do we have anything like that? Nope, not a thing. Yeah, a bit slow over here with stuff like that for charities. Molly says now is known as Girl Scout cookie season. Get those cookies while you can. They only sell once a year. Oh, do they only sell them once a year? Don't sell them all year round then. So you either get them now or you don't get them. Have they got a good sell-by date on them though? So if you did buy loads, like somebody I know, could you keep them? Would they keep for a while? Janice says, correct, Cal. Girl Guide in the UK don't do the cookies, up to each unit to do their own fundraiser. I know, it would be ideal, wouldn't it? Something like that would be a fantastic idea. You know, what a way to earn money. Because everybody likes a good cookie with their cuppa, don't they? Not many people that wouldn't have a cookie with their coffee or their tea or whatever they drink. Well, I think so anyway. Oh, look, that's peeling down there now. Can you see it? I know I pulled a bit off before up there somewhere. Oh, there. But now it's peeling even more. Or was it down there? Oh, it might have been actually down there. No, it wasn't. I lied. It was there. I forced it to peel a bit more. I think it's the way I'm holding it. Not that it matters. I still like it. No, just like February through to March, they do keep and take straight frozen. Oh, they're good. You freeze them as well, even better. Or 2 or 5 of them. The whole box. Hi, Robin. How are you? How are you feeling? How's your hand? Or finger, should I say? Oh, I stuck to the canvas. See me with my little finger then, trying to be posh, putting these down. That posh finger sticking out, look. That's how the posh do it. That's how the posh diamond painters do it, you know. Finger in the air. Finger in the air. Oh, it's hard work diamond painting, you know, folks. People don't realise unless they've actually diamond painted how hard it is. You need to have a brew, don't you? Make sure you've got a brew by the side of you, just in case, because it's such hard work. Keep telling Grandpa how hard work it is. Love you.
Love you.
I'm good. Just started a new diet and lost a pound since Wednesday. Oh, well done. What diet are you doing, Robin? I've given up on diets because I lose it and then I put it all straight back on. Unless you're on a permanent diet, I ain't got to open now. And with the drugs you take, it doesn't help. I was a fatty when I was born. I was £8.10 and a month early. And I've been a fatty ever since. So why worry now at 52, innit? I get skinny for a few months and then it just, yeah, goes pear-shaped again. But there's plenty, I just say there's just plenty to go around. That's what I say. Plenty of me to go around. I'm a cuddly, aren't I, Jess? Nice to cuddle, aren't I?
Huh?
Mum's nice to cuddle, isn't she? Yeah. Got her earphones in. In the UK, it's a season for units to pay the dues to headquarters. Some of the leaders wonder what they pay it for. I know part of it's insured, but what do the rest go to pay for? People that are in headquarters, Janice, to pay them a nice little fee. Tell you. I'm using an app called Lose It. The hand is getting along nicely. Good. Let us know how you get on, Robin. Yep, tax season here too. Due April the 15th, hoping we get a refund. Tax rich, as Mrs. Coffee said. What does that mean then, tax season? Because like I don't get that. Oh, Rachel Ray's in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bobby and I are having a movie night. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Oh, thank you. Oh, love you as well. Rachel, I had visions of you out at sea with the seals. I did. I thought she's just going to get in a boat and go out and catch them all. And we won't see her ever again. She'll be out with the seals. Go and enjoy your film. Love you, lady. Yeah, I said to Rachel yesterday when she said she was doing this, I said, oh, it'd be nice to be out with the seals. She said, no, it's in the classroom. I went, oh. I said, I had these visions of you out cuddling all the seals and not wanting to let them go. And that's what was in my head. Because she would. She'd be out there cuddling them, not letting them go, wanting to take them all home to look after them. I know. Because that's what she's like. You can file from February the 1st to April the 15th deadline. Lots of ads for tax companies how to spend your refund. So do you have to do your own taxes once a year? Do you pay your taxes once a year, or do you pay them every week or every month or whatever then, Molly? I hear a lot of people say tax season, but I didn't know what it meant. Oh. Sorry if that's annoying people. Like here, you never get tax refunds. Just doesn't exist over here. Taxman takes out of you as much as he possibly can. Taxes you for goods, and then he taxes you for clothes, he taxes you for everything. And then your wages are taxed, and then you've already paid tax on your wages, and then you use your wages as tax when you go and buy something else. It's like, really? Sorry about that. I got to H&R Block. What's that? I got to H&R Block. So does that mean when you're self-employed though, Elizabeth? Is that what it is? Oh, I'm going to have to turn, so I have to keep turning the light off. I'll move it again. That's fun. I'm turning it off. On the wrist. Sorry folks. They take tax out of your paycheck if you work for a company, and you file your tax each year if you have enough withdrawn. And sometimes get a refund. It's complicated. Oh right, geez, way above my head. I used to like working, pay my whatever dues I need to pay each week or each month, and then that's it. It's done and dusted. But yeah, no, we've never had a refund. They seem to, as far as they're concerned, they've got it spot on. They do. And I think you were entitled to, don't think they'd give it you anyway. I don't get a refund, so I'm in no hurry to file taxes, Marilyn says. Molly says, we use H&R Block too, Cal. They are an accounting company that does your taxes for you because it's really... right, yeah. We have accountants over here. If you're self-employed, then you go through the accountant. Although over here you can do that. You can do your house. Bang me elbow. Over here you can do your accounts yourself. You can do your own accounts. So there's another one that's grade flew off. Come back here. I don't know what that one belongs to, so you can go over there. Mind you, it doesn't take a lot to complicate me on things. I like to know that this is what you got, so if you've earned this much this week, you pay so much tax, so much national insurance, so much for your pension, done and dusted. That's it.
Love you.
Love you too, babes. Okay? Remember that, all right? I'll be up to see you later.
Bye.
Jess says bye. She's off to bed now, yeah? Good girl. Love you loads.
Bye.
Yeah, if you can, like a lot of people around here, you can't afford to because don't get paid that much anyway. So a lot do their own because they just can't afford to pay an accountant, which is sad, really. But unfortunately, that's the economy around here at the moment. I wouldn't be able to do it but I know a lot do their own. It would be nice to get a nice tax rebate though. Could do with it at the moment, as they say. I'll tell you said goodnight. Oh, sorry, just stretching my leg then. Yes, so I had a list of things that I was going to talk about tonight. And that went out the window. I can't hardly read my writing. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. But I was asking about the cameras. Julie and Mrs. C. Robin, Christy, you can answer this one. Who else is in? When you film, do you just set your tripod up or whatever, point and film, or do you have to fix all this? You know, the lighting's just got to be so, and the switches on the camera has just got to be so it takes the, what's it called, the aperture and all that doodah, or do you just pick it up, look through the camera, think that looks great, and film? Because I do have a little light thing, but I need a bigger one because it's too small. Because I don't get hardly any light anywhere in the house. The way the house is positioned, the sun's always on the side of the house sort of thing. So I tend to try and use my little light, but I do need a bigger one. But I wonder if people actually, you know, just get the camera, point, film, or do they, you know, make sure that the lighting's a certain light and the aperture on the camera is set to whatever it is and the focus is set to so and so. And you know, it fascinates me because I think I've just got so much to learn. And the trouble with me is I've got to see it to be able to do it and feel it. Do you know what I mean? So I can do it along with them. When I had this video camera to try, oh my God, it had this many buttons and buttons here, buttons there. Do this for the lighting, do that for the focus, do that for the aperture, do this, that, and the other thing. And it was all crap, whichever way you went. So that did put me off a little bit. They don't. They're a right mess, mine are. I know they are. Oh, hi, Laverne. I didn't see you. You sneaked in then, didn't you? You sneaked in under the radar. You did. Pop's is barking in the front room. Just woke her dad up. Christy says, I always have my light on and I try to press record for a little test run first. I just use my phone. Yeah, I only use my phone. But when I tried to use this video and it was saying all these little things that you needed to press and do and whatever, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I did follow the instructions. I mean, it made no difference. It was still crap. It was. All right. Did she wake you up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was she barking at? Was there an animal on the telly?
No, she wanted to go out.
Oh, did she? Bless her. Jessie's in a foul mood.
Right.
She's got to go to school tomorrow. Real grumpy.
I don't blame her.
I know, but we've all had to do it, haven't we? If I was brighter, I'd home educate her as well. But if she was in primary school, I'd home educate her, but I'm no good at high school. I haven't got the knowledge to give her what she needs for high school. So she's going to have to go, isn't she? You think?
Well, right.
Robin, Yeah, he's been in ages. You use a webcam. This is a webcam that I've got on now. That's on here. But I can't do a focus in or whatever on there. I mean, Annie from Rosie Posy Craft on hers, she seems to be able to zoom in and out on hers. I can't on this one. Now, let me just move this around a bit. I'm just going to flick something a minute just to make sure it doesn't. I'm hoping it doesn't switch it off if I fiddle with the doodah. When I record video, my phone does beautifully. iPhone XS takes HD filters, can edit, etc. So you don't need a fancy camera. The phone is a fancy camera. Molly, mine's crap. I've got Honor 10, and it's crap. Absolutely, I'm not keen on it at all. I wouldn't get. When I had the Honor 8, that was really good. But the battery, hello baby, battery was crap. Went crap on it because it's over 2 years old. So I thought, well, I'll have the Honor 10 because I couldn't afford anything better a month. This is the only one I could afford at the time because I've got the contracts out for the girls as well. So it meant that I couldn't have anything, anything really good. So I can make sure that they've got a phone because they walk to school sometimes and walk home, so they need phones. So I thought the Honor one would be good, but no. Nope. I suppose it's classed as an old phone now. But hey ho, you have to use what you've got. They are, Molly. They're very expensive over here. I mean, my phone alone. I mean, it's only no singing and dancing one, and I think that was like £600 if you bought it outright. But I can't. I've got to do it with a contract because I couldn't afford to pay that out in one go. So I mean, Grant, yeah. What phone have you got? What phone have you got? Huawei what though? P30. Yeah, P30, and yours is brilliant, isn't it? Videos and pictures is exploding, but videos is really good on his. So I'm hoping when I renew mine, the P30 will be like a cheap phone then, because it will be old, won't it? Class is old in another year. So maybe I'll get that one. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like somebody probably come along, get my phone and say, look, you silly cow, this is what you're doing wrong. You've got it on this, this and this. So I've looked on YouTube to see, if there's any videos on there about using the Honor 10 Lite on video, but it's mostly nearly all to do with photos, taking photos. Yes, it does take lovely photos, just doesn't do what I want it to do. I think it must be me, because when I take photos of my colouring, I never get a good photo. So, I don't know. Stop listening to moaning Cal. Trees I would, but he uses his, doesn't he? To be fair, he would let me probably use it, but he uses his for his crafting to promote his crafting stuff that he sells. And I don't know if you've ever seen him on Instagram, his photos. Oh my bloody God. He's just got such a style about him. I mean, he doesn't just take a picture of a spoon. He does all the background. He lays the backgrounds out. He's got like leaves on there and his fruit or veg on there. He's just amazing photographer. His pictures are works of art in their own right, without what he's crafted on them. So I can't really take his phone off him. As I would. I mean, Joshua's got a better phone than me. I think he's got a P20 or P30. Because Grant only I said I'd do the girls if he did Joshua, because Joshua needs a better one because he's in sixth form. So he was using his phone for a lot of his sixth form work. So it's like, oh, man. And of course, being a mum, you do without, don't you? You always let your kids have Why have I put that one in there? Don't know. Yeah, so good old mum, she has whatever's left. You can get older, meaning a year or two older versions of phones in the US for free if you switch carriers. My friend's parents live in Germany and she buys their phones in the US much cheaper. Oh, wow. Christy has an LG. When I had the V20, my camera was all right, but the V30 camera sucks so bad. But now I have the V40 thin Q and I love it. See, it's depending, isn't it? As I say, the Honor 8 was quite good, but I tried to fire that back up the other day. I found it and I thought I'll fire it back up, but no, it was just glitching then. I think it'd been left still for too long and started glitching all over the place. So that was the end of that idea. But never mind. You lot always stick by me. You don't mind, do you? As I say, this week I want to film doing the project bag. Got in my head roughly what I'm going to do. So, yeah, as I say, it'll either look really good or it'll turn out to be a garbage bag. But we're going to give it a go. So I've decided I'm going to do the pillowcase first. If it works with the pillowcase, turn it into a project bag, then I'm going to have a go doing it with the cushions covers. So I thought cushion covers, not quite sure. I've got an idea how to do it, but I weren't quite sure. But the pillowcase had more of an idea, if you know what I mean. And that gave me a bit more leeway as well. If things went wrong, I've got a bit more material to play with if things went a bit pear-shaped when I'm making the project bags. That's the plan. So I thought, well, the kids going back tomorrow, I shouldn't have any appointments. I'm hoping Dad doesn't phone and need me for Mum tomorrow, so I can just concentrate, do what I need to do around the house, and then film that through the day, because it will take me a good few hours to make it, because I'm not using any machines. I'm just doing it all by hand. Even all the sewing, all by hand. And even though I'm crap at the sewing, I'm still going to do it all by hand, the same way as I made the grind guards, so that if anybody like me hasn't got a lot of money and they want a project bag and they've got a whole pillowcase in the house, then they can just make one. Oh, did you hear that? There was a dog burping then. Yeah, so yeah, so that's, and then I thought if we do this with doing it by hand and it works, then, as I said to you, me and Millie are going to try. We haven't had a chance this week with everything that's gone wrong, that can go wrong, to be able to get the machine out this week. And I don't really want to get the machine out when my mum was here, because she was a seamstress, so she might think she can have a go on it, and God knows what will happen. So, oh, look, there's a little square, look. Got a little square hitchhiker. Can you see him? Can you see the little square hitchhiker? He can go with his pals over there. So I think that might have to wait till Easter holidays. And then we'll have a go at making project bags with a sewing machine and see, if we can do something a bit different with a sewing machine. So I made a couple more grind guards as well this week, because when I had my mum here on Friday, I didn't want to just sit here and talk to her because she gets so confused. But I thought if I did something crafting wise, because she's a crafter, well, was a crafter, then she could watch what I was doing, for doing it all by hand. And I thought the grind guards would be the perfect thing to make, because it doesn't take up a lot of room, so I wouldn't have to move about. I could sit in the chair in the kitchen, work off in my little area, put a drink and something. Well, she only drinks like warm water, and then she could watch me. So I made some smaller, for the smaller, I'll show you now. So I made that one, just a little tiny one, while she was sat here. Didn't need it. I just thought it would be something nice to make, so she could watch me doing something while I'm talking to her. So if her mind wandered, she's got something to focus on, if you know what I mean. And it worked, because she enjoyed it. So she said she enjoyed watching it. I have a bunch of items ordered to make some project bags with pecals. Oh, you can get like plastic, can't you, that you can put on the front? I've noticed a lot of, is it like acetate or something like that sort of stuff, trees, is it? Is it like a form of acetate? But flexible, and you put it on the front and then you can see exactly what's in them. Somebody else was on about that. Pillowcases, yeah. Well, I'm hoping it's going to work. I am, she says. I think it will. Well, it'll be a bag, some shape or fashion. Mummy, I'm used to make most of her own clothes. She was brilliant. Her body type didn't fit in the standard size in the US. She was very short and curvy, so she made a lot of her own. Yeah, my mum made all our clothes and her clothes. Oh, okay, Robin, take care, look after yourself. Thanks for popping in. I do appreciate it. I really do. Hope you're having something nice for dinner. Yorkshire Crafter, have you all seen AliExpress selling the Elizabeth Ward like container trays? No, I haven't. Can you send me a link to it? I'll have a look. Vinyl, is that what it's called? Vinyl. It's like a see-through thing, isn't it? It's very flexible, and I know it can go. It can go under a machine as well. She says she's trying to sound like she knows what she's talking. I'm just, yeah. I don't. I'm just guessing. I saw somebody had one, a project bag, and it had. She's cross-stitching. She went to get something. She had this little project bag. She thought she wanted more thread or something. She said, I'll just grab my project bag. And I noticed it had like this clear piece in the front. The zip was on the front there. And she had the clear bit there. She went in the zip. And I thought it showed everything that she'd got in the bag. And it looked quite flexible. So I thought, I don't know if you can get that sort of stuff over here, though. I don't know. See, I'm not a sewer, so I don't really know. I'm only learning. Okay, Robin, you take care, sweetie. Oh, that is right. See? She did it on a 1940s singer. Made a lot for me too. She taught me, and I know. See, my mum didn't teach me because she said I had the patience of a gnat. That's how much patience I had. And I was a stroppy kid because Jessie follows me. If I can't get it done, and Millie, they both do. If I can't get it done the first time, I don't want to do it. I mean, as I'm older, I'm a lot better, but as a kid, yeah. If it didn't work out, I can't do it, I'm useless, and I used to throw it. So my mum got to the stage where she just didn't bother showing me anything. Whereas my sister, before she became really, really ill, before the Alzheimer's took over her, she sewed up until, and she used an old singer. She had an old singer, and she used that up until, what time did the Alzheimer's really kick in? About when she was about 18, 19. So she used to sew on this singer. She could sew anything. She made quilts. She made a couple of baby quilts things for prams. She made a big quilt for a double bed. Pillows galore she made on it for people. She was really good. So she would have, if she hadn't got the Alzheimer's and been so poorly. I mean, she was slightly backwards anyway, but you know, I think she could have been an extremely good seamstress because she would alter things. She would just pick stuff up and alter it like my mum. So she had the crafting genes and the art genes and everything else. I said to my mum, what did you pass on to me? Not a bloody lot. No, my mum yeah, my mum gave me her heart. My mum's got a heart of gold. I'd do anything for anybody, and I'm a bit like that. A bit of a sucker, I am. Said no one. Said no one. Light green. See, I don't know what the Elizabeth Ward is, so I need to know. I need to see, so I know what it is. Can't sew a straight line in the machine to save your life. Yeah, I'd be a bit like that. I'd have to have a guide, I think. Can you get a guide like on the foot or something that will stop you straying? Is there such a thing? I don't know. because that's what I'd want. It would stop me, you know, going off. I think I'd start and then it would sort of go like that. Joshua's only just gone in. He hasn't been in there that long, Jessie. Oh, can I get him into trouble? Into trouble? You? Joshua? We're saying he's been in there for ages when he hasn't.
Sorry.
Thought you'd gone to bed anyway.
Dad wants me to get him a cup of water.
Okay, thank you very much.
What?
Not getting in a strop. Tree says me either, Molly, but I get pretty close. Oh, I bet you're an expert, aren't you, Trees, with all that quilting that you do? What's Elizabeth Ward? I need to know. Yes, you'd get a guide. Oh, that's what I'd have to get then. I'd have to get a guide that can... I mean, trouble is now, there's probably no thing of anybody using my sewing machine because I've had it 20 years. Well, how long have I been with Gran? I had it before I met Gran. So I probably had it 21 years and used it about 5 times. So there probably isn't any videos or anything on it now because it's so old. Do you know what I mean? All right. What was that from? Ellie!
I was going to tell you earlier, but then Sonia done.
Why did she bite you?
I don't know, I showed her.
Well, give her a slap if she bites you.
No, it wasn't just now. Like earlier, but it's still there.
I'm trying to get onto the link now, Julie.
What? What? I am.
Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get into my AliExpress and it says, slide here to verify. I don't want to verify. Now put this code, and I can't tell whether that's an A and S or a pain in the butt. We'll guess it's an A and a H and a capital. No, it's not a 4. Capital H and a capital. No, it's not 4. Capital H. No, that's wrong. Capital H, capital H. No, it's saying it's wrong. See? How are you supposed to know if it's a capital? It's a U. So is it a capital U or is it a little u? I don't know, mate, because I can't tell because they look the same. Does anybody else talk to the phone like, or is it just me? Jessie's left the door open again. Julie, well, it says there's no such page. It is, it's telling me no such page. I'm going to throw my phone out the window. No, keep going on it, and it keeps saying no. Going, Not an expert, just enjoy it. Oh, it's nice when you find something you enjoy, though, isn't you? Lots of people use the old machines. It's worth a Google. Yeah, I'm going to have to find the model and have a look properly. Molly says, my dad bought my mum a computerized sewing machine in the 80s and she stuck with her 1940s Singer. They are good, the old Singers. Elizabeth says, are you casual? I'm glad I'm not the only one that talks to devices. Tree says, my first quilt was on my grandma's Singer that she got as a wedding gift. Aww. I tell you what, I mean, I can't quilt. I have no idea. I don't know how to go at starting to sew stuff together and then gave up because it was too much work doing it by hand. But I did see, and then, I mean, I've not got a machine. I haven't got a quilting machine. I don't quilt, but I spent ages yesterday watching this device, and it was like, they were like plastic, and like they were shape of the heart, say, in the middle was cut out, and you put this thing on your machine, and then it quilted the shape of the heart onto the, you know, the sewing bit where you sew your diagonals or shapes or your twirls or whatever into the quilt. And it had all these different shapes and sizes, and this machine was going around the shapes, and it was like lines like that, and then it was swirls, and it was fascinating on this quilt. Then after I watched it for about 20 minutes, I thought, what are you doing? You don't even quilt, Caroline. So, do you know what I mean? But I was just so fascinated by the way it was just going in and out of these plastic things. It was a way. My first quilt was on my grandma's singer, and she got us a wedding. Oh, bless. You can't beat the old singers. They'd be still going today. 40 singer weighed about £100. I think it was made of, yeah, the heavy. Grant's Works gets old singers in, which are absolutely dilapidated, and he takes all the bases up. You know, it had the two pedals on some of them. Remember them that had the two pedals on them? And he's converted a couple into wooden chairs, big wooden sort of armchairs. And they look lovely. My friend's mum is a quilter. She has all the machines. Amazing what they will do now. I know it is memorising, Teresa. I was absolutely memorised. I was just watching this thing going around these things. And I was like, wow, that's really good. And my head's going up and down and round about. See, little things please little minds, I know. Little things please little minds. Is that you again? Oh no, it's Jessie talking to her dad on Instagram. Yeah, so that's our project, me and Millie, to learn how to use the sewing machine. But as I say, I'm determined to do this project bag. I shall do it. It will not defeat me, because I want one, and Millie wants one. So, I mean, it won't be fancy all dancing and all that sort of stuff, but it will be usable to put all this stuff in. And it will have a bit of padding in it, all being well. Might not be level padding, but we are recycling everything, so it will be padding of some description and shape in there. Because that's another thing that we're trying to do, is recycle things. Oh, it is, isn't it? Recycle, upcycle and recycle, isn't it? Is the terminology, as my kids keep telling me. That's all that you should be doing, Mum. So I said, right, we will try our best. We can't do it all the time, but when we can, we will do it. And they quite enjoy doing stuff that you can turn something from one item into another. I've got to go and take hubby down to work. He's pulled his car front. Oh, bless him. Tell him I hope he feels better, Sarah. Safe drive, sweetie. Molly, it was the bobbins that always messed me up. My mum had no problems with them. Bobbins, I think the modern ones do it for you. Oh, do they? Oh, yeah, this is where I lose temper, is with bobbins. I do lose my temper with my bobbins. I can hear the dogs breathing heavily. She's come back in and sneaked on the camel saddle by the side of me. Well, just under the table. Oh, baby, you come to Mama. You come to Mama. Oh, I know what you mean now. Yes. It's loading. Well, it is starting to load now. I know what you mean. I didn't know they were called that. Thank you. Oh, Christy, thank you so much for popping in. I do appreciate it. I know it's hard when you've got little ones. And I will give Pups loving off you as well. I love it when my little stalker comes in. There's a bee there. Never mind. Just reading them. It's funny how you go back to the old ways on some things, isn't it? Of doing stuff. Like, I never in a million years did I think I'd ever be sewing things voluntary by hand. As my mum said, you know, because I hated sewing in school. I was going to pull that out there, but I ripped it there. So I'm going to leave it alone. I used to hate sewing. We were made to sew things and I hated it. But now, look at me, trying to make things by hand with a needle and cotton. And I can't cut anything straight either, but don't care, don't matter, don't need to be. It's handmade. So it can be a bit quirky, can't it? Don't you agree? Handmade can be a bit quirky, as they say. Quirky things made by a quirky person. That's what I say. But it will be made with love. If nothing else. Made with a little love. Maybe a lot of cursing if you nick my finger with the needle, but it will be made with love. Sweat, tears and blood, isn't it? Because I stabbed myself a couple of times while making that ground guard when Mother was here. And I didn't swear because Mother would have clipped me around the ear roll. Even at 52, she'd have still clipped me around the ear roll, especially when she thinks I'm still 13 when she's talking to me. And then she thinks I'm a younger sister, and she was forever clipping her sister around the ear up. Being cheeky. So I was a good girl and refrained from language. I went, oh dear, that hurt. Didn't we, pups? Jessie shouting about something. Don't know, I think she's shouting at Millie about something up there. Oh, Millie's stamping her feet, so she's not happy. Millie's like, Millie is the smallest of us all in this house. She's tiny, right? And she sounds like a herd of bloody elephants when she's going across the bloody land, and honest to God, boof, 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 boof. I thought, really? All right, Julie, you take care. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe. Oh, shall I show you something that I found in my... There's certain things, I don't know if anybody else, that I carry around with me. Like, in my purse, I've got a little stone that says love on it that Grant gave me. And then I've got another... oh, God, I can't think the name of the stone. Like a beige colour. Certain stone that Jessie gave me. No, Millie gave me. Or was it Jessie? No, Millie gave me. Jessie's is the tiger one, which is upstairs on my dressing table. But I carry things around in my purse or inside my phone. I don't know if anybody else does that. Well, in my phone, I was going through it tonight. And I'd forgotten how I could have forgotten. Right, but it was in here. Right, I'm going to read it to you. Right, get your hanky ready. You all got your hankies ready, because I did. Every time I read it, it brings lumps to my throat. Right, it's a letter. Right, and I got it folded up. See how small I fold it up and put it in my phone. Right, you lot got your hankies ready? Listen to this. This is wrote 2 years ago by Jessie. All right. I love you, Mum, and I love your hair. I love that you give me all your spares. Love you the best. I love you so much. You're so pretty. I love your smile, your hair, maybe turning grey a little, but your heart is gold. I love you because you're kind and loyal and don't just care about yourself. You care about everyone else. I I love you because you're nice and always tell the truth. And you encourage me to follow my dreams. And you tell me I can do anything if I set my heart to it. I love you because you're helpful and inspiring and you're lovely and kind. I love you because you're my mum and you're you, and that's all that matters. I love you so much, Jessie. How beautiful is that? So anytime I get a bit of a major wobble or me and her fall out, read that. I showed it her tonight. And she said, did I write that? I said, yeah. She said, had I been told off or something? I said, no. I said, nothing. I said, I said, I don't know why you wrote it. I said, I don't think you're told off. I said, but you obviously wrote it to cheer your mum up or something. I said, but I will carry that round in my purse or my wallet, but actually it's in my phone. I said, I think until it falls apart. Isn't it lovely though? What your kids can write. I mean, out of the mouth of babes, innit? They just say it as they see it. And we forget that sometimes, don't we? We really do. And sometimes it's nice to hear it, especially off a 10-year-old. Don't know whether she'd say that all that now, but she thought it then. She thought it once. And her mama was good. And I said, that's all I want. You all to know that you're loved. Blue, the same blue as that one. Hey, it is as well. You can go in there. What straggler was that same one? It is, isn't it, Teresa? Isn't it sweet? Molly, what more could a mother need than that? Obviously, you're a great mother, Cal. Got tissues. I know. It wells me up when I read it now. Tis true. It was so nice, and that's why I think I'll always keep it. Exactly, Molly, because she ain't going to say it now, being a teenager here in Mill. So I've got it in black and white, and I've still got me note. See, still got me note off Millie where she says, "Mum, you are really smart." So I can say, "Look what you said about me." Yeah, they do surprise you, your kids sometimes. Say to you things. What's the matter? She just sent me a message. I'm sad. She's sad because she doesn't want to go to school. I know why she's sad. But she's got to. It's the rules. Yeah. Does anybody else carry anything around in their purse or their phone that they carry everywhere with them? Or is it just me? Oh, I've got something on my key ring. Well, it was a little, like a golden poo. Then his body. Then his head. Now I've all got on them key ring. Now his ear. But yeah, that was something Millie brought back me. Oh. Well, peeps, anybody else carry anything? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I'm a nosy cow, I know. He's nosy. He's a nosy mare. I can't help it. I'm Welsh. Welsh and nosy. Nope, I refuse to. Oh, well, I don't blame you for that. Oh, Tree, no, I don't blame you. I would be the same on that. I would be absolutely the same on that. I got to admit, I would, yeah, lovely. Sorry, I think I brave, don't you think I love you? Oh, that's sweet as well. Oh, Trees, I feel awful now. I'm so sorry. Me and my big mouth. Sometimes I don't think, I speak before I think. I have a picture of my foster son as a background picture on my phone, even though he's been gone for 2+ years. That was a lovely thing that you did, fostered. No, don't feel awful, they're good memories. Oh, bless you. I bet you were the best foster mum going. Excuse me, that's Jessie on the phone crying because she doesn't want to go to school. Bless her. How long did you foster for then, Trees? Did you foster for a long time? Not the best, but just there for him. You had him for about 2 years. Ah, right. I hold my hand up to anybody that fosters. Takes a special kind of people. It does. It proves what heart of gold you have. Excuse me. It does. Jessie, I'm not answering you anymore. I said it's the law, you've got to go to school. And she said, no, you're the law. I don't think she realised the implications. It was a very rewarding experience. We saw such a difference to the kid we've got and the one left, I bet. Do you still keep in touch, Therese, with him? Or do you sever ties when they go? It must be lovely to see the difference that you make to somebody's life like that. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it, Trees? Never mind. Things can't be helped, though. You had your own things to deal with, didn't you? Oh, laundry's away. That's it for the week then. Laundry's done, dusted. Wash your hands of it now. Oh, why is there 2 ticks, though? Was that number 11? Number 10? I have laundry every day. Every single day. If I left it for the weekend, I'd have about 20 loads, probably. I have between 1 and 3 loads a day, probably. Mind you, our machine isn't that big, so... And each load takes about an hour and 45 minutes to do, which is a right pain in the butt-seas, but... Elizabeth said it took me almost a week to put the laundry away, simply because I'm lazy. I don't believe that. Mind you, if I lived on my own, I don't think I'd bother putting it away. I'd just stack it on the floor and just take what I needed when I needed it. Is that bad? I won't say that in front of the kids, though. I'm trying to get them now to start putting their own laundry away. Yeah, right. I don't think that's a thing with kids, is it? Do you know what I mean? the intentions then. They'll say, I'll put it on the side, I'll put it away, and it's still there 2 or 3 days later, the way Mum puts it away then, because she's sick and tired of seeing it. I try to do it daily, and I have a week's worth waiting for you. I know. Like, Grant wears what he wears to work, comes home, changes, so you've got 2 sets there. I try and kids have clean pyjamas every day. So you've always got that. Then they've got school uniforms. They come home, they change into their normal clothes. But I've told them now, if they're not going out, they can change into their bloody pyjamas because I'm sick of washing. You don't get this thing that you can wear something more than once if you've only worn it for an hour or 2. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't want to. It's dirty. Really? God, you want to have been around when I was a kid. You'd have the same clothes on all bloody week. Do you know what I mean? You're lucky if you got clean underpants. Because Mum used to have to wash it in the sink. She did. She used to make sure we had clean underpants, to be fair. But do you know what I mean? Kids don't know they're born. Which is what took so long. They didn't want us, so I had to lie then, and they didn't like it. I know it's hard, isn't it? I need to toughen up. The trouble is, they know that I'll get in a fret after so long, and I'll just say, I'll do it myself. Give it here. I'll do it my bloody self. It's bloody quicker. But probably shoot myself in the foot like doing it. But hey ho. Elizabeth says it's only me and my oldest daughter here. She does her laundry. I do mine. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? I like that arrangement. I wish that worked in our house. Do you think that'd try with the kids? Should we try that, Mrs. Coffee Trees? Should we try that? Say to the kids, like, right, everybody does their own washing from now on. Yeah, right. That is not going to happen. Mind you, in your household, Mrs. Coffee, Maggie'd turn around and say, fine, I'll do it. Because Jessie would. She'd say, fine, I'll do it. And God knows what you'd come out with then. Pink, white shirts. Instead of white shirts, pink shirts. And oh, don't. No, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it? The only time I have dyed shirts pink was when I bought them, not last year, the year before. I think it was Jessie's first year going into high school. And I tend to buy them new shirts anyway, when the new summer term, after the summer term. And I bought all new white shirts for all 3 of them, 2 shirts each, because I had a couple that still fitted. Put them all in to wash them, because I always have to wash whatever they have. I have to wash first because I didn't do it once. And well, I don't say I didn't do it. Millie took a pair of new pants out of the packet and I hadn't washed them. Now, I didn't tend to wash t-shirts and things that were new, but I always did underwear. And she put a pair of these underwear on. Oh my God, her backside blistered. There must have been 1,000 blisters on her backside. I've never seen, she was only about 5 or 6. I've never seen such a mess in my life. Oh God, she was in a mess. So I always wash everything now. Anything that comes in this house gets washed. So I know there's nothing on it that can hurt them. Because that broke my bloody heart. Plus my dad didn't clean his pockets out well. You could find 10s and 20s in the washer or dryer. He didn't pay attention. Oh, I wouldn't mind 10s and 20s in my thing. I say any money found is mine. Any money found down the settee is mine. Any found on the counters is mine. If I'm cleaning up after them, it goes as a tip towards the cleaner and the picker-upper and the washer-upper and everything else you do, innit? My clean clothes are in my... But as it is, he can't get it out of the way. Oh, bless him. I asked Maddie to do it once. She then sat in the washer and played. Why does that not surprise me with Maggie? Why does that not surprise me? You just know, don't you? You just know that she, yeah. I tell you what, if she's like this now, what is she going to be like when she's 16, 18, 21, Mrs. Coffey? What is she going to be like? Because there'll be no telling her anything. Because she's going to have an answer for everything. She is one smart cookie. Is she smart, this smart at 7? Like, whew, you know what I mean? That's why I worry about Jessie, and that's why I think that Jessie's got an answer for everything. Yeah, money, innit? Money is found is a tip. Yeah, I'm all for that. And I've told her now I've got a tin, which is, you know, one of them tins you have to get the tin opener to open. Jessie has one that she likes. She puts her money in, that she saves up for, she wants to get something. So she puts all her chore money, as she calls it, that she's earned extra money doing chores. She puts in that tin, and I've got a tin. So I put any money that I find, I said, goes in the tin, and it's mine for Christmas. But now they've become wise now, because now they don't say anything, because Mum usually ends up spending it all on them anyway. Do you know what I mean? They've sussed that out. They figured, oh yeah, it's all right, because Mum always ends up spending it on us anyway. And they're right, I do. Elizabeth says, I guess I should say that my youngest daughter just turned 31. She's never here. I do have 2 spoiled dogs though. Any money you find in the washer or dryer is mine. Yep. Well, there you go, Elizabeth. What's yours? Boarding school, Mrs. Coffee wants Margaret's cook. Nah, she's such a little love, isn't she? Elizabeth said Mrs. Coffee's going to be bored because she's going to be pulling her hair out when Maggie becomes a teenager. Mrs. Coffee says, I don't know what Maggie is going to be like, but I am afraid, very afraid. She'll be a little darling. She'll surprise us all. She'll still have us all eaten out of her hand. Can do no wrong. She will. And we'll say, oh, don't. You can't trim the girl. Don't trim the girl. She doesn't. Oh, that's another word, Welsh word. Don't trim. That means don't tell them off. Don't trim them. No, she doesn't deserve being trimmed. Bless her. She's such a little sweetie. No, I don't want you on there. I want you on the question mark. Come back. She is. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Yeah, I'm a bit like that with Jessie. I think, God, Jessie's got the attitude now. God help us when she's older. Because Jessie doesn't back down if she can help it. I just walk away from her now. But, yeah, she never backs down. And it winds her up more that I'll walk away rather than argue. Okay, Maxine, thank you ever so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I really do. Tree says, I am interested to watch Teddy and see what he does with his energy. He acts like a teenager already. Oh, bless him. He's another sweetie. He is another little sweetie. Grant making some funny noises in the front there. You can hear. No, he is the one that needs to be trimmed. You can't trim him. No, 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 no. I'll stick up for Teddy. He's a little darling. He's a little sweetie. Teenage girl, such a challenge. I couldn't handle being a teenage girl. No kids. Had a stepson who was not too bad, too adolescent. I've got to admit, yeah, girls are a lot harder than boys. Whether I remember it different now Josh was older, I don't know. I mean, he got in some strife when he was younger. But I don't know. The girls seem to answer back more and get an answer for anything. Whereas Josh would just huff and puff and go up the stairs out the way. Whereas Jessie and Millie will just argue the facts. Millie says her piece and goes off, but Jessie will just keep going and keep going and keep going. And you tell her to zip it. Enough's enough. And I give the actions as well with a zip across the face. I don't say anything, just the action of zip it. And she'll still keep going and going and keep going. So, yeah. And I don't know where she gets it. I don't know whether it's, I think, well, they say it's the Tourette side of it. But, it's hard. Yeah, all the drama. There's a lot of drama with teenage girls, I tell you. Well, there seems to be. Oh, hi, Mindy. How are you, sweetie? Just saying about teenage daughters. And the gorgeous, gorgeous little Maggie. I'm just saying about my Jessie never got to have the last word. Teddy brings the drama with the best of them. I do have to admit, he is so much like me. Yeah, it bites you in the ass. I can remember my mum saying to me when I was younger, you wait till you have kids, and I hope they're the same as you, and they bite you right on the ass, and you get what you've been given. And it's like, oh, now I know what she means. I'm like, oh, why didn't I listen to my mum? You survived that period. Well done. Well done. I don't know if I will. Mind you, I'm not too bad. The greys, I've got some grey hairs, but not as many as my friends, and they're all a lot younger than me. I think I'm going to be one of these people. I've got a few greys, and then I think I'll hit sort of 55 in a couple of years, and I'll just go white. It'll be overnight. I think it will be when Jessie hits 16. That's when it'll happen. I'll just go white overnight. Because I just dread to think what she's going to be like when she's 16. So she's a handful now. Like she's 5'6.5" now at 12. 5'6.5". Millie's 5'5". Yeah, Jessie's 5'6.5" and she's 12. Size 8 shoes. And I'm like, what the hell is she going to be like and still growing when she's 16? Attitude, yeah. She's got it all. I am not surviving now, and she's heaven help me. Oh, I'm with you. Oh, with you on that one. Oh. Mandy said, you want to live with a 12-year-old with high functional autism and think he's way smarter than you. The thing is, you can't argue with them. That's the thing. I've dealt with a lot of high functional autism growing up, so I know where that's coming from. Yeah, Mandy, I feel for you there, lovely. Tree says, Mrs. Coffee, let's trade. You take the boys and I'll take Maggie. There you are. What a trade-off, Mrs. Coffee. No, she wants a Ryan, because Ryan's a good little one that sits there and reads. He tidies his room. He's a good lad. He needs to come and train my kids how to behave. We all need an Orion to come and train ours. Well, this is the little voice and cute face, yeah. Elizabeth said, I knew my youngest was smarter than me when she was 3. She knew the alphabet forwards and backwards. She could read and write when she started kindergarten. There you go. Mine aren't that bright. Just bright in the mouth department. Smart mouth, as my mum used to say. There are. Mrs. Coffee says, deal, Trees. No going back now. You have Maggie. She'll have Teddy. So she'll have Orion. We'll have Teddy in shape in no time. Tidy room. Den under the bed if you need to read or chill out on your own. Sorted. How long do you think she'll last with Maggie? Mrs. Coffee, how long do you think? Manny says, I got 4 boys, 3 adults, and I wouldn't change them to girls. No, girls are hard. Look out, it's a quiet one you have to watch. Were you a quiet one then, Laura? Sneaking in the background there. Mrs. Coffee says, Margot is a shadow. Him and Teddy would be in Fortnite, Minecraft, and computer building heaven. They would be, wouldn't they? You wouldn't hear them or see them. That would be it. You'll be saying, you can have it back. No, you made the deal. Your mum says you made your bed, you've got to lie in it. Oh my God, bless her. She is adorable though. And the thing is, she knows how to put the looks on. Put that head and the hair and the big eyes. That's it, you've melted. And she knows she can get you to melt. Oh yes, Laura, did you have a nice birthday? I love the food you put up on Instagram. That looked yummy, scrummy in my tummy. Elizabeth said after the first week they put her in 1st grade, they wanted to put her in 2nd grade, and I said no. Even though she was their size, I think she was mature enough. No, that's the thing. They might be able to do the work, but it's whether they're mature enough to be able to cope with that environment is another thing. I totally agree with you there. I think sometimes they need to stay with their peers. I really do. I think you can, I don't think they're sometimes mature enough. They can do the work, but they're mentally not mature enough to go up that next level with the kids older. Mrs. Coffee says she warned you, Trees, Addy. Maggie is a snuggler. All she wants to do is talk and, oh, I love snugglers. Oh, yeah, she can come and live with me. Can tell her to come to Wales. I love snugglers. I miss snugglers. Yes, it was awesome. Oh, good, Laura. Tree says she's good with snuggles. Now as it is, I have to ask for hugs. She and I can see Barbie clothes. Ah, that's one thing Joshua never done. He's never given snuggles. Only when he's up to about 2, from about the age of 2. We didn't really do them then. And he will give my mum a hug and my dad a hug, but he just tells me I don't need them, so he's not giving them to me. But I do like snugglers. There's nothing nicer. The girls only want to come and snuggle by me if they're poorly. That's it now. My snuggling days are over. But fair, they're gone. Now it's a dog. Hey, Pooch, you love to snuggle Mama now. Elizabeth and Molly said, had that done to me, skipped me up 2 grades. I had no friends. It was hard. Exactly, Molly, and it wouldn't be fair. It's not fair, I think, to do that to a kid. We knew what you meant, Trace. We knew it's so, not see. We know. We know. Honest. Right, I suppose better think about letting you lovely go. I'll just do some Y's down there because there's only a few, and let you lovely people get on with your Sunday, because it is coming up to 11 o'clock at night. I've got school on in the morning. I'll probably have Jessie crying when I go back upstairs now, because she's going to have to try and play on my emotional chords, as they say. See if Mummy will give in. I mean, I know her throat's still not better, but she can laugh and joke with her friends all day on blinking Fortnite and whatever else she was playing. Then she can go to school. She's got enough chops about her, as you heard when she was down before. lovely. There you are. What do you think then, guys? Oh, you're doing income taxes. Oh, shit. Oh, not nice. We were just on about that before. Not nice. Not nice. Oh, well, you lovely lot. I have to say thank you from the bottom of my heart yet again for giving up some of your time on a Sunday to craft along or just watch or listen to me. You know I look forward to it every week. It makes my week. And when I have a hard week like this week, it makes it worthwhile knowing that I've got you lot on a Sunday to talk to. So I'll never be able to thank you all for that. But know that I love each and every one of you. And I am very, very grateful to each and every one of you that come along. So take care. Look after yourselves. Have a great week. And speak to you either in somebody else's live, this live, or on one of the videos. Take care. Loves you loads.